can feel pain and love, but I won't feel fear. And I don't need a lying ass nigga in my ear. You gon' smell wood smoke every time I'm near. When all the hustles calling, I know it's a drought here. The money been flowing in, it's been a good year. If the fuck nigga snitching, his money ain't good here. I'm bagging up the coupe. Looking out the rear, spill purple on my polo, I just let the shit smear. Heavy how I'm grinding, quick how I move. Sold a half a bow in Walmart bathroom. On the road behind East Mountain residence. All my leaks met me through the hole in the fence. 4 months straight, I was bagging up Molly. Had 100-some capsules when the fucking laws got me. Now I'm on Google with a manufacturing charge. Got out, didn't relax, I went straight to going hard. Stand beside you with the racks on me, you don't even know it. Boy, I stay on deck, I got more D than Bruce Bowen. Niggas don't know what you got if you don't show them. Bitches can't never set you up if you don't show them. You know I stay low, all I wanna do is win. I crawl with the ants, I move with the wind. Bag rich bitch, all I wanna do is win. I crawl with the ants, I move with the wind. I can feel pain and love, but I won't feel fear. And I don't need a lying ass nigga in my ear. You gon' smell wood smoke every time I'm near. When all the hustles calling, I know it's a drought here. The money been flowing in, it's been a good year. If the fuck nigga snitching, his money ain't good here. I'm packing up the coupe while I'm looking out the rear. Spill purple on my polo, I just let the shit smear. I don't trust these streets, so I'm serving with the fly. When you walk inside my trap, you gotta hurry up and buy. Why should I front niggas? I couldn't get them to front me. The 22 I used to have, I sold it to my auntie. Got caught with the same, they tried to have my court private, cause I kept my mouth closed and wouldn't tell on nobody. And my auntie now I'm shaking, and my mama in there crying, bitch, I still made bun. I ain't telling on nobody. I know it pissed them bitches off. I know they wanna get me. By the time them bitches catch me, I'll be done stage 50. I ain't worried about 12. I ain't worried about them bitches. The numbers that I got, I can move it in any city. Tell the bitch if she ain't shopping it, bitch, you can go on. I got a team like Jerry Sloan. Want money?
That bad rich. Alright, how we looking, y'all? How we sounding? How we looking? I took it back to the old school. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, we in here a little late, but it's all good. How we sound? I can't see it that far. Like that boy, bag rich, school up, get with it. And it's school, like SCU, school up. Shout out to Cheryl. Shout out to Cheryl Farr. Cheryl said love and support. I appreciate that, Cheryl. That's love. Let me turn this shit off so they don't try to hit me with no damn copyright strike.
To my hustle, not no nigga or a bitch. I don't fuck with you too hard that you get close to me and switch. They know all they got to do is drop that low and I'ma flush. I want some petty niggas talking about them both, but I don't trust it. I'm trying to get these millions, they trying to make me a victim. 2 clips straight together, it look like I tried to fix them. I'm a gold mouth dog, vacuum sealing in the kitchen. If I come back with my 40 empty, I've been on a bitch. I counted 30 G's, took out 2 and bought some choppers. Now fuck all of the penny pinching, I'ma keep the profits dropping. I'ma show you love if you consistent when you shopping. I'm saving all these hundreds, flexing on them with a paddle. Told these bitches in my business trying to see what school I working with. But I don't need you loving me, baby, I'm trying to work a bitch. Pull them bands out, I'ma motivate you and make you hate me. Chop it at the crib, ride with the boy and live 3 days. Fuck how you feel, nigga, and fuck what you been going through. If my niggas coming to get you, you know I'm going to. Every time they see me out, them niggas go another way. I'm 2, 2, 3 and hit your head and turn that bitch the other way. I'm reason up the weapons, loading up before I take all these 7.62s. So rip a nigga whole face off. make it drop, serving out of town on the side of service. I'ma keep the money flowing in so I can keep I put my all into my hustle, not no nigga or a bitch. I can't fuck with you too hard, let you get close to me and switch. They know all they got to do is drop that low and I don't touch it. I'm some petty niggas talking about them both, but I don't trust it. I'm trying to get these millions, they trying to make me a victim. Chips stay together, it look like I tried to fix them. I'm a gold mouth dog, vacuum sealing in the kitchen. If I come back with my 40 empty, I've been on a mission. I done stole a hot box, we looking for a chop shop. I'm serving like IHOP, I'm riding with the Glock cop. Exposed by the crock pot, you came to the right spot. Niggas going in and out, bitches going in and out. Trap time, I came back and I'm been going over. Way before Wendy's, I was giving niggas 4 for 4. I know I'm getting the millions that I want, but I don't know when. 3 whips on the road, they gotta guess which one's the low one. I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck was wrong with that. Shout out to that boy Bag Rich School out. Alright, how we damn.
Got some money and you this a bitch. You run a mouth trying to get you hit. When I was down, I would pop a cheese. Stand up late, hitting all my legs. Why these niggas worried about me? Chop will take a nigga off his feet. Wanna know what I got going? Pussy nigga pull up, come and see. Tax cheap, going for 23. Like Jordan when he was in the league. Bag rich, nigga, that's me. When the laws come, we flee. If I fuck with you, we gon' eat. Damn near charge you what they charge me. I ain't out here trying to make friends. Bitch, I'm out here trying to make it work. Stack jump, jet stack house. All my niggas sir. What a nigga talk about? You gon' have to show me some first. Grind game really too superior. All my niggas sir. I ain't out here trying to make friends. Bitch, I'm out here trying to make it work. Stack jump, jet stack house. All my niggas sir. What a nigga talk about? You gon' have to show me some first. Grind game really too superior. All my niggas sir. Gave my bro a phone so he can call me. From the pen, fuck writing a letter. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm getting better. Still got the blocks like a pillar. Still got my mind on some cheddar. And I'm still really about whatever. Told me that I need to calm down. Set some goals and make myself better. Peg still jump Steve Francis. And I'm still around with the can. I can't let a pussy nigga blame me. Let him take me from me, I be damned. Trap game sharp like Shannon. Remix him, hit him with the wind. Rex in my hand, I'm the man. I done picked the sack up in the cannon. I ain't out here trying to make friends. Bitch, I'm out here trying to make it work. Sack jump, jet stack house. All my niggas sir. What a nigga talk about? You gon' have to show me some first. Grind game really too superior. All my niggas sir. I ain't out here trying to make friends. Bitch, I'm out here trying to make it work. Sack jump, jet stack house. All my niggas sir. What a nigga talk about? You gon' have to show me some first. Grind game really too superior. All my niggas sir. A lot of niggas turned out bitches. All the niggas acting like girls. Cooking pussy niggas off around me. Made a lot of money with my girl. Remember we were in the can't sleep. Now we taking trips every week. Remember we was sharing shit to eat. Remember balling up with no sheet. Ran from 12 and you was on my ass. Laid low and let you move the bags. Remember I was trapping in a mag and you were down here with the sack. Ain't no nigga help us with that. A girl did it, just imagine that. Now I laugh at it and sit back. That's why I give your ass Rex. I ain't out here trying to make friends. Bitch, I'm out here trying to make it work. Stack jump, jet stack house. All my niggas sir. What a nigga talk about? You gon' have to show me some first. Grind game really too superior. All my niggas sir. I ain't out here trying to make friends. Bitch, I'm out here trying to make it work. Stack jump, jet stack house. All my niggas sir. What a nigga talk about? You gon' have to show me some first. Grind game really too superior. All my niggas sir. All my niggas sir. All my niggas sir. my niggas sir. All my niggas sir. All my niggas sir.
Yes, Lord. Serve. Shout out to Big Homie Bag Rich School Up. Really putting real, you know what I'm saying? Real game in that music. A lot of real game in that music right there. Alright, so the only issue we may have, but we'll handle that when we get there. We ain't gonna worry about that too heavy. Let's see where we at. Alright, how we sounding? I'm gonna go and hook the mic up because I feel like the mic gonna be better. I'm gonna go ahead and hook the mic up. Yeah, we finna talk tonight. We gonna go ahead and talk. We're gonna go ahead and talk. First, what we gotta do before we do anything is we have to salute Grump. Grump came through and let it be known. I got so many damn phones. Grump came through, man, and put that good information. He put that good information, man, out to understand. So what happened was Grump did a video. And he was speaking on this right here. You have to go to Young Grump's channel. Just subscribe to the Big Facts Podcast. It is mandatory that you subscribe to Young Grump's channel. He's really a scientist with this shit. Grump. Yeah, we finna talk tonight. We gonna go ahead and talk. Yeah, Grump. Yeah, so Grump, he did a video on Grump did a video on the follow-up. There was a follow-up episode. He did a video on this girl's first interview with Soft White Underbelly. And he was pointing out all the ways that she tricked the white man. She came on, talked about how she was a victim and all that shit like that. Now, and so that first interview, she was looking like a prostitute on there, looking just like a prostitute. I actually can. It don't take number 2 seconds. I want y'all to, because I really want y'all to see this. We going back to the old school way. Young Grump, and I did an interview where I just had a debate on Grump's channel. I just had a debate with MoFax on there, and it went crazy. You have to see that. Get this channel. But watch this.
In this video, all this is from psychological analysis from my perspective, nonverbal cues and verbal cues. This could be completely wrong, but this is based off my researches right here. Alright, so this is Donna from Soft White Underbelly. The creator is Mark. I'm going to tell you how Mark was manipulated by this woman right here. This is, again, from my perspective and from my psychological analysis. I'm going to play certain clips of this. I'm not going to play them in full because I don't want to get, copywritten right here, but this is for educational purposes right here and fair use.
I woke up. I got how long were you in a coma? And do you remember being kidnapped?
Alright, this is where I gained suspicion right here because she said she was kidnapped and she said she was beaten. But she said when she woke up in the hospital, she said that the doctor was like, how long have you been in a coma? And did you know that you were kidnapped? This right here doesn't add up right here. Like, they will already know how long you're in a coma. You're supposed to actually, most of the time in the situation, the person who's injured or in the hospital will ask the doctor or the nurse, how long I've been out.
And I honestly could sit here and say that I don't remember any of that. I don't even remember barely the day that I opened my eyes at the hospital. I asked the hospital what happened to me.
Another verbal cue right here. I asked the hospital what happened to me. I asked the hospital what happened to me. Now, no, I asked the doctor, I asked the nurse, or I asked the detective. See, but again, this is from my perspective right here. I don't intend to harm anybody with this.
Man, you ain't gotta apologize.
They said you had a major accident, but be happy that you're still alive. You're a survivor.
This whole part of the interview right here is what raised my suspicion, and then I came across this one coming up.
I ask people all the time, like, what happened? And nobody seems to be able to tell me. When I asked the hospital, they said, we can't tell you due to HIPAA. From my understanding, HIPAA is, like, confidentiality. And it only stands for people if they're not the patient. So if I'm the patient, why can't you guys tell me why you're using HIPAA against me?
Alright, by Dr. Paul Ekman, the arms cross can be a defense mechanism from deception or from just downright uncomfortability on the subject that you're speaking on.
Because now I have 2 mouths to feed. That's expensive. That's very, very expensive. Plus, then it comes along for some girls, it's the pimp.
The reason why Mark was easily manipulated by this individual right here is because he has a soft spot for women who are escorting or who are prostituting for a pimp.
That we have to take care of, including ourselves. We have bills, lights, gas, trash, heating, all that costs. Life is not free at all. And it's hard when you're only working the streets. We don't make too much, but we do make, most of us put it towards our families. Nowadays, a lot of the girls are putting it towards hair and nails.
There it is.
And from my perspective,
Go to Young Grump to watch his full. Go to Young Grump's channel to see his full breakdown and how he broke that down. But I want y'all to pay attention to how she and this is big. The reason I'm doing this show tonight is because another consultation, and the man is, man, I put it through school and all this right here, and he tried to help a NAB, and all you're gonna get when you're trying to help a NAB, or a NAN, all that you're gonna get is you're just gonna lose your time, you're gonna lose your energy, you're gonna lose your money. Whatever you put into that, you're gonna lose it. Nothing will come of it. The nothing ass nigga will take whatever you give them and use it for a negative purpose. Remember, I was telling y'all about how, like, you're not gonna get no apple from no orange tree. Doesn't matter how much water you put in, no matter how much sun you give it and how much extra attention, there's not gonna be a pear coming from no apple tree. That's it. So, and it's the same way with a NAB. Pay attention to how, when she said that most girls out here that are prostitutes, most prostitutes out here are using their money for their families. Pay attention to how she thought, yeah, I was captured and I was taken in and no one would tell me. And I want you to also pay attention to that motherfucking, how she tried to put like a white girl twang on her voice. These motherfuckers, as I told y'all the other night about the motherfucker down there on Bourbon Street, that go the old man who buys all the veteran hats and the veteran patches and goddamn is sitting on his legs in the wheelchair, making you think he's a double amputee. What he's done is become a professional victim. And they feed off the sympathy, off the heartstrings of regular people that aren't used to hearing that same story and seeing what the fuck they do. So it's gonna be very hard to get the money out of a man's car. So a homeless man is right here off the interstate. You pull up and he had the sign and he's looking sad and your kid's like, Dad, we should give him some money. We should help him out. And you have to explain to them the story about when you gave the homeless man a 20 and went and got him some food, and then you went around to, head to work, and you saw him going into a crack house with the 20 in his hand, you know what I'm saying, happy than a motherfucker. Everything you give him is going straight to the dope. He's even taking the food that you gave him, and I got the money and some food for y'all. I want, you know what I'm saying? So it's an experienced person that would seem mean to a regular person. So it's always, all this fuck, like a person who just wants to tell you, I just got shot in the leg and I got shot in the side, and then when I was 8 years old, Tommy took my bike, and then, they tried to take me to the hospital, and they're always the victim. You have to watch out for that. Because an upstanding person isn't going to be with giving a person their sad sob story and their income is you feeling sorry for them. That type of person already has a losing spirit, and what you need to understand is that the same way they're saying that everybody did them wrong and everybody was just so fucked up and they fucked them over and all that shit like that, they're gonna do the same thing to you. The story they tell about you is gonna be the same way. You came in to help them, and at the end of it, when they find the next duck, the story is gonna be, this fucking, just, you know what I'm saying? So that's their hustle. That's what they do. That's where they want to stay, and that's why you just stay away from it. But we're gonna see what happened after Mark fell for the trap. Let's see what happened. Fuck is that view so high?
All right, Megan.
Hi.
Welcome back.
How are you?
So nice to see you again. So it was about 6 months ago that you and I first met. We did that interview, which was great. I love it. It's one of my favorites. But lots has happened since then, right?
Yes, I had a major turnaround. I had a relapse.
Let me explain what happened. So we did the first interview, and you and I I just saw so much potential in you, and I I got you a car, right?
He thought she was finna he thought she was finna goddamn, be honest and tell what happened. She did exactly what I said she would do. Straight in the victim mode. Oh yeah, I had a relapse. I had a turnaround. It was, it's not me. It's the disease. It's the disease that it's not really. And he said, nah, whoa, no, hell no. Tell these folks, let me tell them what the fuck happened. If you gonna hit them with that goddamn relapse and that bullshit, let me tell them what the fuck happened. Pay attention.
It's one of my favorites. But lots has happened since then, right?
Yes, I had a major turnaround. I had a relapse.
Let me explain what happened. So we did the first interview, and you and I kind of, I just saw so much potential in you, and I got you a car, right? Two cars, right?
Two.
The first one
Be precise.
First one didn't work out, so I got you a second car. But and I paid for some like housing and some other stuff like that. Because I saw you, like, you were doing the right thing. You were getting a job. You were no longer on FIG. It was all kinds of great things were happening. And I love to help people who are trying to straighten their lives out. But I can't do that forever and ever. And also things kind of, you had some setbacks as well, right?
Yeah.
So tell me
major setbacks. Okay, so right after you got me the truck, I seen a car. And I came, the first thing I said was, Mark, I seen this BMW and I really like it. I really, really like it. He's like, okay. I'm gonna help you this time. I wanna see you do right. I said, okay, Mark, I got you, don't trip. I'm gonna do right by you. I get this car and I'm like, I'm free balling because I got the beat.
But I can't do that forever and ever. And also things kind of, you had some setbacks as well, right?
Yeah.
So tell me.
Major setbacks. Okay, so right after you got me the truck, I seen a car. And I came, the first thing I said was, Mark, I seen this BMW and I really like it. I really, really like it. He's like, okay. I'm gonna help you this time. I wanna see you do right. I said, okay, Mark, I got you, don't trip. I'm gonna do right by you. I get this car and I'm like, I'm free balling because I got the BMW now. I'm feeling big in my life. I got me a two-door BMW. I came, the first thing I said was, Mark, I seen this BMW.
So tell me.
Major setbacks.
Pay attention.
Okay, so right after you got me the truck, I seen a car. And I came, the first thing I said was, Mark, I seen this BMW and I really like it.
Why is that important? Why is that important? Why is it important that a homeless prostitute asked a man that got her a home and a vehicle, job, home, vehicle? You're a prostitute. You get $20 for your body. But you get somebody, this is extremely important to the simp epidemic that's going on. But you get somebody that goes above and beyond everybody, you know what I'm saying, that you've known in your new life. Since you fucked everybody over in your real life, now you're on this life. Nobody, like, you're a fucking prostitute, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were killed by a serial killer, they would describe you as a sex worker or a prostitute. When serial killers start killing, they practice on prostitutes. You've allowed your situation, your drug, that's what it is, to put you in the smallest state of existence that there is. But somebody comes along and tries to help and does it in a proactive way, and you can't help it. This is what I'm explaining to y'all. She couldn't help herself. He's giving you a car, a home, and a job. and you couldn't help but to push it to the next level. You had to push it to the next level. You saw that he was sweet and you went for it. I saw a BMW. Are you fucking serious? So some kind of way you muster up the confidence to ask this man who's already giving you all of these things, I want a BMW. Understand, the NAB is going to take whatever it is that you can, whatever you'll give, she's gonna take. She's going to try you. She's gonna say that it ain't tricking if you got it and all these things to make you come up off that shit. Most of the time, she's not even serious about what she's asking you for. Just trying you. But because you just so lame, okay. And this is how it ends up.
I really, really like it. He's like, okay, I'm gonna help you this time. I wanna see you do right. I said, okay, Mark, I got you, don't trip. I'm gonna do right by you. I get this car and I'm like, nigga, I'm freeballing because I got the BMW now. I'm feeling big in life. Like, oh, I got me a two-door BMW. Yeah, it was used, but you know, it was still something. Somebody did something for me. You went out of your way to do something that nobody else has done for me. And I kind of took advantage of it.
At least she's a little bit honest. Nobody has done for that. That was a very big point of contention when I saw it the first time. The NAB or the NAN is always going to say that nobody ever did nothing for them. They never had a chance and all that shit like this. When in reality, everybody has gotten that, you know, that one person that gives you that $20, that one person that goes, tries to help, whatever like that. You just exploited it. You exploited it. And with somebody that looks like her, she was probably given multiple chances to do right. Multiple times. Motherfuckers has tried to, you know, help, and she's went on her own whim. There is a character flaw within her. Until it's fixed, she's not going to be able to take fuel, you know, like, so until the fuel pump in the car is fixed, it doesn't matter how much gas you pour into it, the car is not going to start. Until that problem is fixed, this is not going to work correctly. And this is what you have in a NAB or a NAN. It doesn't matter what you, I put new rims on that motherfucker. Nigga, you need a fuel pump. Man, fuck that shit. I didn't put a new wet paint job on that motherfucker. That bitch so wet, my nigga. Man, fuck all that shit, my nigga. I didn't put a 454 in that bitch. You put a new motor in a car that needs, what the fuck are you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what you do until this issue is fixed. Nothing's gonna happen. So she has an issue.
I took that ball and rolled with it, even when the ball got flat. And it wasn't such a good thing, because messing around with that car got me back up at the edge of town by AVYBE. And when I started hanging out with AVYBE, things kind of go backwards for me. I started using the drugs again and kind of fell off.
Don't blame AVYBE though.
No, not because of AVYBE, but you know, it deals with a lot of it is in her circle.
There it is. She doesn't see what he's saying, because she, as I told y'all, they have the mind of a child. The nothing ass nigga, doesn't matter how old he is. He's a nothing ass nigga. That's why he's in a nothing ass nigga position. Doesn't matter how old he is. I know you've seen the video of the old crackhead on the side of the car. He's crying and shit like that. Old man. What's wrong, Mark? He took my piece. So, like a child, you give him a piece of crack and he'll stop crying like a piece of candy to a child. Mark is trying to get her, like you're talking about, you started hanging with AVYBE. Right there, there's a problem. Because immediately, when you're talking to the person that put that energy, that money, that time into you, what they want to hear when you fucked up the way that you fucked up, what they want to hear is, if they still fucking with you, what they want to hear is some accountability. Here you go saying other folks' name and shit like that. He said, but it wasn't Ivy though. Yeah, no, it wasn't Ivy, but you know, it's her and her circle of friends. So once again, it's by no fault of your own, the situation that you're in. The situation that you're in is no fault of your own. You totally innocent. Everybody else did something wrong, but you didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, it was Ivy and... I'm trying to tell you somebody, nigga. Listen to me now. I'm trying to listen to what I'm telling you as you know what you're going through right now. Listen to what I'm telling you.
People.
I just think it's important to take responsibility for everything that happens in your life.
There it is.
And you know,
There it is. Listen what he said.
not because of Ivy, but you know, it deals with a lot of it is in her circle of people.
I just think it's important to take responsibility for everything that happens in your life.
And you know, that not even, I can't even say peer pressure, because it's not peer pressure. It's kind of just like, hey, you want to hit this? And it was like, I'm in the moment. I got a little bit of money. Okay, yeah, I'm going to hit it. And then I hit it, and I wound up turning all the way around. I lost my car. And then I wind up losing my funding. Mark left me for my loan fund. He said, today you gonna learn today. And I did learn. That's probably the biggest mistake I think I've.
No, the biggest mistake is, so you're saying that I lost my funding. I lost my car, I lost my funding. Because you lost the car, see, here it is. You might think that you're doing a good deed, you're helping someone, but in real life, what you're actually doing is you're hurting them. You're enabling them to the point where they can't really feel what rock bottom feels like. Now, what's supposed to happen when you hit rock bottom is like, man, I don't belong in this motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying, start making the hard choices. When you're prostituting on the street and you have 2 children, that's rock bottom. Rock bottom is, it's only me in this situation. There's nobody else that's holding me down, that's oppressing me, that's fucking me up. It's me. Until you realize that it's me. You can't fix me. You can't fix you till you realize that you are the problem. You can't fix the car until you realize that the fuel pump is the problem. Funding, so you were just giving them money, like, I don't know, my nigga. I would say I think he fucked her, but to be honest, I think that if he fucked her, I think she would come out. Well, how would she? Well, I think she would. I think she'll come out with it. You know what I'm saying? So just your act of kindness is going to be used in the wrong way. Period. So all that, yeah, she, you know, she NAB, but you know what I'm saying? I see some good in her. All right, you're going to see some good in her from the goddamn jail cell or from underground.
Within no time knowing each other, was turning around and doing the opposite of what I was supposed to do, because it kind of put me back at phase 1, starting to have to get my kids all over again, my health, the housing situation really got bad. I mean, you even help with the housing. We paid for the weekly, $4.90 for a weekly, and somehow, some way I found myself being lazy, not wanting to get up and go do the job that I was assigned for. Wound up losing the job, and then I turned back around like, hey Mark, I need another car, my car's broken. Like, this car broke, I need another car. And that was like when you first started getting the black girls heavy, and the Nova and Jasmine started coming around. And they started saying, I got these other girls, and I got these other girls. And everybody's doing the nitpick, and they're like, Megan, let me borrow some money. I screwed up. I said, Jasmine, I'll let you borrow the money. Then I kind of put myself in a hole, helping everybody else with what Mark helped me with.
So you saying that you ain't spent none of the money on dope? All the money was spent on you helping everybody else. If Grump did this whole interview, like it should have been 4 hours long, because like she's looking over here, looking over there, and all this shit like this. Like, you spent the money on dope. That's what you were doing. The dope is more important than your kids. It's more important than your relationship with Mark. It's more important than your job. This is why you're a prostitute. Because you were born with a sexual reproductive organ that people will pay for. This is why only crackheads go and give plasma. Fuck what you talking about. Only crackheads go and give plasma. You look at the fucking plasma bank, it ain't nothing but smokers up that bitch. At the very bottom, at the very base, you want this, like, you that down bad. And this is how it has to be looked at. You that down bad that the only thing that you can do correctly is stay alive. What the fuck was that? Fuck is going on? Yeah. The only thing that you can do properly is stay alive. And like you can't. I want to say, you know, for a bitch, you know, she would have to actually, you know how to keep herself clean. But are you serious? Them niggas that's down there buying, you know, Katrina sent me a video of some niggas running down on a homeboy that's in the gang with them, and this nigga is in girl clothes. He's in girl lingerie on Figueroa. And then nigga, like, after nigga punched him, nigga like, man, nigga ain't helping me, man. Nigga, I'm out here homeless, man. You're homeless because you're a crackhead. You're a meth head. You're a fucking, you know, a water head. You're not homeless because it's hard out here. You're homeless because you're a drug addict. That's it. That's all. Yeah, most people on the street, they use their money to take care of their. Shut the fuck up. This is the reason why nothing changes. You're a fucking drug addict. That's it. That's all. You need to fix this issue. And this is why the 3 S's is so heavy, because some people feel like if they can't go through life feeling how their drug of choice makes them feel, they'd rather die. Life isn't worth living. This is why you'll see them in these horrible, deplorable conditions. When I was in went to DC. My little sister had a band recital or something like that, and mother wanted to go up there. So I was up there, and I saw a dude. I knew it was a dude because he had a goatee, but he was just like, I'm gonna be honest, my nigga. I've never seen that before. I had never seen that before. On our way home, we went to Skid Row, and we had to walk through Skid Row to get to our hotel. And this place had people living outside on the sidewalk. They were living you can tell they were living there because it was like tent, and then it was sleeping bags. And then across the street, it was it's like a food place. It was like where they feed people or something like that. That's the side of the street that we were walking on. And we had to walk through them. And I was just like, I had never seen that shit before. Like, people actually like living, down here, you know what I'm saying? The smoker, whoever they is living outside, you can go in the woods. You don't have to see them. To actually see people outside on the sidewalk, it's like, this shit is like, you can really choose this. Like, you can choose this. Like, you can, so it's people out here. Like, you're not the only one that's out here fucked up like this. It's a whole bunch of people out here, drug addicts and shit like that are out here, and they just living outside. Like, this is where they sleep at. Because, like, before seeing that, you just think that you get so fucked up on dope, then you just die. You just die. But no, it's a level before that. Before you just die, like when you hit down bad to where, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no car and shit like that, and you walking, then it's living outside on the sidewalk. And there are people out here with you. And I think that's so important, is the people that's out there with you, because that will actually make you feel like you not doing nothing wrong. Like, it's power in numbers. Like, if I'm not it's a lot of folks like this. So shit, it's all, you know what I'm saying? I can imagine that's something that you can like rally behind. Like, there's a lot of folks out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the only one, I guess. And then you can make your excuse, yeah, man, fucking gentrification, or, it's just so fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying? But no, everybody out here has a fucking drug problem. Everyone out here has a drug problem, because before your family and friends, which everyone has, before they'll let you sleep out there, they'll come here, come. But they can't let you come over because you're gonna steal. They don't know what you're gonna do and shit like that. That's why you're out there. This we're not gonna sugarcoat this shit. That's what's going on. But before we got to Atlanta, we was in DC. And in DC, I'm just, I'm exploring. I'm looking on, all these people outside. It was a street, and motherfucker had like microphones. I think I went like in a subway and shit. Like, I did go in the subway, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna venture where all the tourists are. I'm finna go to where the niggas is. I'm finna go find like where the hood at and shit like that. So I start walking, and I see this dude, and he's just so scruffy, like he's like a Mexican dude, but he's like young. He like kind of like, he looked like young, but he like got a blanket over them. You know what I'm saying? Like just everything is dirty, just brown and dirty and shit like that. And it's like, man, it's hot out here. This motherfucker got like, you know what I'm saying, clothes on and this big ass cover on them, brown cover. And I seen the motherfucker one time, and then the second time I seen him, he was with another motherfucker, and they were going up under the stairwell, and that's when I saw, that's a fucking girl. They were heroin addicts, because I had hooked up with Go, a big homie up there. He was letting me know about the rappers up there and shit like that, and that was a fucking girl. And what happened is, like, from using a needle or from the dope or some shit, the motherfucker had started to grow like stubble and shit like that. Like some reason, like her masculine, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but the hair started growing for some reason. And this wasn't no old motherfucker. And I'm just, and you know what was blowed me about it was that nobody was appalled by that shit. Like, this was a real fucking homeless junkie type motherfucker that don't got nowhere to live and all that shit, and nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck. And that shit was crazy. That shit was like crazy. It's like, it is another level, dog. There's another level to drug addict that I never was able to see. And you would think that, nah, fuck that shit, I'd catch myself before I fall that far. But you don't never know. You don't never know. Like, because what happens is when you got people that's living that fucking bad and nobody gives a fuck, like, what about the parents that are on dope and now the child goes to foster care and you really don't have nobody? You know what I'm saying? So now I open up a whole nother door of like just depravity and depression. Just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, as soon as you're able to understand what it is, it's on you. You can't fall back on the fact that, I never had nothing and no shit like that. You have to make the choice of, do you want to be out this bitch like this, or do you want to change it? Next time you get some money, don't spend it on the dope. And it's not that easy, but you can go to a treatment program and shit like that. There's a way that you can fix it, but do you want to fix that shit? Some of these places that you look at and some of these people that you see, motherfuckers are doing bad out here. They doing bad. And for you to be in a position to where you have 2 children, you got 2 children and you got 2 kids, and when you get put on this camera, what you say is, I was taking the money that you gave me and I was just letting people borrow it. First off, that's a fucking lie. What you did with that money is you shot that money up, you smoked that money up. For you to give anybody a dime when you have 2 goddamn kids and you living in a fucking motel by the week. You have to stay away from these motherfuckers before they put you in that position.
Because what Mark helped me with, I didn't even have to be given away in the first place.
It shouldn't be given away.
Yeah, I gave away the help that I was given and kind of screwed myself over. Wound up sleeping inside the same truck you bought me. I wound up sleeping inside the back seat. Wound up trading my truck in for another car because everything just started going sideways. I guess when you don't money manage the right way and you're not stable in your head, you turn around and you relapse. You know, you don't think straight. You don't think normal, like a normal human. Okay, let me put my money up for this payment or for that. It was just kind of like, okay, I got the car, I got the money. Let's just go have fun.
What I've seen with a lot of people that I've helped is, and you didn't do this, but I've seen this with a lot of people who kind of assumed, oh, this is my new sugar daddy. And this is now my...
Turn up, Mark. Okay, Mark. Yeah. Okay, Mark.
Normal, like a normal human. Okay, let me put my money up for this payment or for that. It was just kind of like, okay, I got the car, I got the money. Let's just go have fun.
What I've seen with a lot of people that I've helped is, and you didn't do this, but I've seen this with a lot of people who kind of assumed, oh, this is my new sugar daddy. And this is now he's my ATM machine. And then if I start to pull back on that support, they get angry.
You know what?
And you didn't do that, but you did probably.
I didn't get angry. It did hurt me a little bit that you stopped me, but that was nobody's fault but my own, because it's kind of true. Not saying that I was looking at you like a trick, but when we have good friends and we don't realize what type of good friends that we have, and we're on drugs or we're out here and we're working the streets and stuff, we kind of tend to forget where our loyalty lies, and we turn around and say, hey, because he gave me money one time, he'll do it again.
Yeah.
Then we start getting in that phase of acting like as if he's...
You treat me like a trick or something.
Yeah, like it felt, and then, you know, when you really consider somebody a friend and they're really, really helping you, and you take that step back and reanalyze the situation and you look at it like, okay, now I'm starting to affect myself. And this is a real good friend that I have, and these friends are hard to come by. You don't get a friend that's going to be like, oh yeah, here's $1,200. You know, you don't find that at all. Shoot, I can't barely get someone to give me $5, let alone $1,200. And to have that, to turn around and fuck it up like that, I kind of beat myself up afterwards. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was beating myself up like, man, I just lost a good ass friend, fucking around trying to be cool, trying to hang out, trying to smoke drugs.
But you was a friend, but you lost my financial support.
The financial support, and I really needed it at the time, you know, especially with the housing situation and the pandemic, all this happening at one time with my kids and their health. It kind of like, I felt fucked up. I felt like, damn, I am treating him like a trick. I'm treating him like how every other girl from the streets would treat him, like every other prostitute, like, okay, he's just a fucking trick. But it was like never intentionally like that. But at the same time, when you live the life, it's kind of like, okay, here's this guy, he's helping with the money, cool. It's just like you kind of fall into these categories, even if we don't mean to slide you into that category, you kind of just slide into the category.
Very important. Very important. A prostitute is not going to be able to treat you any different. She's not going to be able to treat you any different. She gets paid for sex. She's used to being paid for her sexuality, whether it's because she's sexy, whatever. She's not going to be able to differentiate what the fuck you are. So when niggas get online and say, that nigga ain't, he got paid today, didn't it? He ain't seen you no money, man, fuck that nigga. So there's niggas reinforcing this shit, like, yeah, that nigga ain't just seen you no money randomly, what kind of nigga this is? Understand that you giving a bitch money makes you a trick. Now, there's speculation, all that shit to it. But a bitch, you giving and I don't give a fuck. I bet she calls this motherfucker daddy. A motherfucker can call you daddy or boyfriend. She calls every nigga her boyfriend. If she does posts where she fucking does this shit, and you know what I'm saying, do the shit that the mother of that goddamn that NBA YoungBoy fan, you know what I'm saying, that shit, you know what I'm saying, and don't say a motherfucking thing. Just show that is a prostitute. That's a prostitute. She's letting you know that this is all I'm bringing. I'm not bringing nothing on nothing. I'm bringing, just be happy you have a bitch that look this good. That's how she's coming. So you know what you there is no misunderstanding. If she asks you for money within the first year of you guys dating, you're dealing with a prostitute. And she sees you as a trick. This is her hustle. This is what she does. This is how she gets paid. She's not going to be able to see you any other way. It doesn't matter that you were there just in the nick of time when they were just about to cut her lights off. She can tell you, oh my God, I'm so fucking, you're just a bad. All that good shit that she might tell you. You're in the same boat as the nigga who puts the money on the nightstand after he fuck her. Dog, if you're out here looking for love in 2021, if you're looking for a real relationship in 2021, my nigga, you damn near a real gangster. You damn near a real gangster. Like, trying to find love in this place where everybody is vain, everybody is the baddest bitch, and all this right here.
Because why? That's what we're used to doing.
Yeah, that's how I see
We're
it.
used to getting up, going out, finding these nice guys with nice pockets, and they nicely become our friends. So me not thinking and saying, hey, I got a good friend here
I've seen it happen a lot.
that's willing to keep.
What more do you need? What more evidence do you need? Good friend like that. Come on, my nigga. Like, you have to wait a year just to make sure that that's not what you're dealing with.
Keep pushing with me and keep telling me that I can instead of I can't, and I'm a piece of shit and I can't get nowhere in life. It's like, hey, I know you can do it, do better. And you're constantly here. We take advantage of it. And I caught myself taking advantage of it and had to say, you know, let me just stop calling him for a little bit. Let me not call Mark today. And I got everybody on my back, oh, call Mark, everybody call Mark. I'm like, I'm not calling Mark for you guys.
I'm trying to break it to you, my nigga. She's not the only one that knows. Those nothing ass bitches that's around her, they get to know each other's tricks. They laugh about how many. I just showed y'all the video yesterday of the girl in the blue who talking about, you know what I'm saying, just breaking it down like a street nigga. They're laughing about, you know, that long paragraph, heartfelt message that you sent her. They're laughing about that shit. The same nice shit that you think she sent to you that shows you that she's just for you, she sent that to 6 other dudes. It's your fault for putting your heart into something that you can obviously see, my nigga. You can see what this is. And she thinks that it's obvious. It's obvious that you're paying for. Look at her. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You paying for that. This is why when I see a bitch that looks like, you know, the nails, her hair is slayed, and she wearing, you know, whatever the fuck she wearing, and she just did up like that, I'm good on that. That's out of my price range. Out of my price range. You know what I'm saying? There's a look like she's, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of natural, you know what I'm saying? Natural face, you know what I'm saying? And I can tell that, no, this is a, you know what I'm saying? And even with that, I'm waiting a whole year. I'm talking, I'm, you know what I'm saying? You really want to learn this motherfucker before, like, because at this point, when we're in our 30s, we don't have time to be playing like this. You know what I'm saying? We really need to find who we're going to be building our life with. If we're going to do that, we need to be finding them and building. If that's what we want to do. And that should come after you make yourself unbroke. That you shouldn't be doing that if you're broke, meaning that you're not making money while you're sleeping. When she's telling you that everybody's telling her, call Mark, it's because you're such a big trick that now you're supporting her whole team of bitches. You're supporting the whole team of NABs. It's not even her talking to you anymore. It's her homegirl. It's the nigga that she's giving the money to. So I would be embarrassed. I'd be very embarrassed to tell a motherfucker that, yeah, man, you know, I sent her some money, but I wasn't really tripping on the money, man. I was just trying to.
I'm not even calling Mark for myself. I did pick up that phone and said, Mark, I got the hell no, ain't happening today. Look, I gave you too much money, Megan. It's not happening no more. Click. I said, and he hung up in my face. Oh, I got to cry and I watered up a little bit like, tear, hold on. Nigga, did Mark just hang up on me? I called back like 5 times on FaceTime, like, Mark hung up.
I can be a cold-hearted bastard sometimes.
Yes, you can be a cold-hearted bastard that day. And I was like, this motherfucker right here got me so twisted. If he don't answer his fucking phone, I got to call him.
But I have to do that because I get so many people.
Yeah, you know what? It's messed up because I'm like, this motherfucker just hung up in my face. He said he ain't helping me no more. And then I had to think about it like, damn, bitch, you're the one that told him to do that. You like literally physically sat there a couple days ago and told him, Mark, if you don't start saying no to people and start telling these bitches like, bitch, I ain't gonna give you no more money, you gonna be broke. I turn around, I get to be the first one to get that cold-hearted no, like, oh, shit.
No, but when I was helping you, I was helping you freely, right?
Yeah, you were helping me freely and be like, hey, do you need something for today? Whatever you need, you know, let me know because you're trying.
Yeah.
The day that I stopped trying.
And you were working, you got a job, I forget where, but.
I was doing security and construction.
I remember the construction
people
job.
Ready.
Yeah. You were working hard. You were doing
busting my ass.
Yeah.
To try to do better, just to turn around.
No, I still believe in you, but it's just what's going on today. Now you are.
Today.
Oh, hold on. Let's talk about what happened this week.
This week, yes.
It's hard to believe because you look so great.
I had a life-changing experience. When I say life-changing,
before you tell people, look how beautiful Megan looks. You look healthier and happier than ever, right?
I'm healthy and I'm fat. Getting chunky.
You look awesome.
I look a lot bigger than I did when I had that blue dress on last time we did the interview. Oh yeah, I've got a couple like, maybe you got cheeks and.
You didn't look too skinny. You didn't look too skinny to me. But.
I felt skinny. I feel a lot better about myself now that the drug use has been to a minimal. And again, I had that life-changing experience where it was like reality came up and smacked me right. You're having a heart attack and you're 25.
Yes, you had a heart attack this week.
Yeah, so this week I experienced my first phase of being old at a very young age. I had a heart attack.
You're 25.
25 years old. And having a heart attack in the hospital for a week with blood pressure pills. I mean, I was getting poked. But they were coming in every 2 hours, taking at least 6 to 7 tubes of blood just to figure out what was wrong with me. Come to find out, I smoked a blunt with the wrong person. Somebody put fentanyl. I don't know, it's some new morphine or something.
Bitch, you know exactly what fucking fentanyl is, and you smoked it because you wanted to.
The doctors got, and the people are using it actually for the drug addicts. They're putting it out there to kind of knock them off. Kind of like a population control through the government without being, like that's what it seems like.
There's different ways of saying it, but fentanyl is a dangerous drug.
It's very dangerous. So when they told me it's a morphine, I'm looking like, hold on, you're sitting here telling me the same thing that just almost killed me is the same thing you're distributing? It's a morphine. and you're gonna give it to us, and these people are gonna dumbly freely take it. If I had known that there was fentanyl in the blood, I wouldn't have smoked it. But my heart swelled up like as big as my hand, like not my fist, open hand, like my heart was big. And they said it was pussy. For 2-3 weeks, I was coughing up, hacking up yellow stuff, like what's wrong with me? I can't breathe. I'm having trouble intaking anything. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. And when I finally went to sleep, I laid down. I sleep in a fetal position. I sleep like a baby. So I laid down in the fetal position and I see myself get up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Except for I forgot something. I turned around, I said, oh my God, Jesus Lord, have mercy on my soul. I'm sorry, whatever I did, please help me, take it back. I will take everything back. I will change my life for good. I turned around and I see me in the bed. And I said, oh my God, I'm not in my body. What is wrong with this? It's like a completely different type of life experience. I double took. I said, oh Jesus, what the hell is going on? I had to tell myself to lay back down. I had that out of body experience where it's like, look, this is what's about to happen if you don't correct it. I went to the hospital. They put me in that bed for a week. And tomorrow I actually go to a 90-day program to get better for my daughters. They'll be placing my daughters with me in the program. It feels like an awesome thing. Being without my kids for this long has made me feel so empty and alone. I kind of feel dead. I'm not going to sit here and lie. People think that, oh, you don't have your kids, go have fun, experience life. No, there's no experience without them. Once you have your kids, you have your kids. And that's like a major part of you. Like, I wake up looking.
I ain't gonna lie, I really would like to know the father is. I would like to know what a father is, because with a situation like this, 2 kids, I'm gonna say that they're from different people. I want to know where the father is. Like, in a situation like this, would a father have to fight tooth and nail to get custody of the children? I believe so.
For that little crash and that boom and bang, like, so I turn around like, say you're gracious. What did you just break? And there's no say or gracious to ask, what did you just break to? It's the loneliness. After a while, the drugs doesn't matter anymore. It went from fun to bland to blah to, I ain't even finna do that shit no more because I'm losing everything I got. I done lost my car. I done lost my house. I done lost my kids. Friends. None of my family will talk to me that I do still have in existence. And I was damn near close to losing you, Mark. Very, very, very close.
Probably close to losing your life, maybe.
And then almost lost my life. At 25 years old, I'm laying in the bed, stroking out, having a heart attack. And that was not fun. That was the worst experience I think I've ever had. And to think, like, damn, just for a drug, I'm laying here and I'm willing to exit my children's life for good. And to have them wonder and ask all the same questions that I wondered and asked when I was growing up. Not a good feeling. And we're Sam. I tell people all the time, they say, so what is your relationship with your kids? So we're Sam. Sayora, Aurora, and Megan, we make Sam. We're together. We're the definition of together. They eat with me, they sleep with me, they shower with me, they go to work with me. Not having that and doing so many drugs, it's like your mind gets fogged. And now that my mind's not fogged and I got that slap in the face by reality, it's like I gotta pick up where I left off with my first time. I gotta get back on my feet, gotta get back on that straight path and ride that highway all the way through, all the way to the pretty little light at the end. And knowing that now and being able to talk to my daughters the other day was kind of like, wow, what the hell's wrong with you, Megan? You've got 2 beautiful little girls and you out here thugging with the homies like you a nigga. I'm not a nigga. Look, I'm out here selling drugs like I'm a nigga. Smoking dope, snorting powder like I'm a homie. It's not cute. And then my daughters, I didn't think about it, like my daughters see a lot of stuff that I do. And what made me really think was my daughter said, what you say? Heifer? I said, huh? Hold on. What'd you just call me? She said, heifer? I said, this little baby just called me a heifer. We got an issue, little baby. Why you call me a heifer? She said, what you say? I said, okay. So I see where this is going. I see that they're following everything mommy does.
I can fuck with that. I can fuck with that. Even if she don't stand by that, I can fuck with that. I can fuck with that. And a lot of times, like, I think with more of what this isn't really NAB shit. This is drug addict shit. So I can't really, I don't feel comfortable talking about her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not so much, honestly, she's not showing so much of NAB tendencies as she's showing of drug addict tendencies. Why the fuck it won't let me answer? Hold on, D. I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get you, D. You here?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, man, I think that with this right here, she's not showing so much of NAB tendencies. I see more of drug addict tendencies, and with that, I can't really go in on that. How do you see it?
So, the first thing I just wanted to mention is I feel like we do this in the black community. Somebody, and they cool, I'm not saying nothing about this person, but somebody in the comments, I forgot their name, when you said, I bet she has 2 kids by 2 different men, when you paused and said that, somebody in the comments said, there's probably not a father. But see, we only do that in the black community. There is a father. Like, she ain't married. Like, somebody birthed a kid.
Hold on, what did they say? They said it's probably not a father.
Yeah, they said there's no father. But that's not, I mean, he might not be there, he might be dead, he might be on dope, there might be a lot of things. But I feel like in the black community, we have to stop using that verbiage. I feel like it's something small, but it's also something powerful to say there is no father. There is a father, someone fathered these black kids. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's something small. But anyway, so me being in the medical field, some of what she said was a little bit capped. Like when she was talking about these people giving her morphine. I came in on the end of it, but her saying that morphine is the same as fentanyl is kind of like saying that a BB gun is the same as an AK. I mean, that's not the case. It's a much lighter version of it. I think it's about 1,000 times more strong. So that's it's the same type of thing, but I mean, in the same way that a BB gun and an AK are both guns. I mean, you can say that, I guess, but it's definitely not the same thing. That's what they would use. And I caught the tail end of it, and something too. Now she said she was just doing weed laced with fentanyl, but she didn't mention dog food, did she?
No, she didn't. She was saying she smoking dope. I think she does everything. I think
does dog food, because the reason I can tell you that, AO, they usually don't give morphine to you unless you're on heroin. One hit of fentanyl, and they probably wouldn't have given you morphine.
No. They didn't. No. I think she was trying to say that, and you can't really understand what she's saying because she's doing so much lying. But she was saying, so you're saying that the thing that gave me a stroke is something that you guys give to people? I think she was saying that. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure about it. You know what I'm saying? I just, but are you saying that I don't, so how do you get fentanyl?
You can get it on the street. So there's 2 things.
No. How do you get it legally?
Legally, from the hospital. But you can't really get it. I mean, you can. It's very extremely hard to get it if you're not in the ICU. Fentanyl is usually reserved for people literally in the ICU, because if you fuck up with the fentanyl, you're gonna stop breathing. So you have to be real sick usually to get fentanyl. Morphine, they'll give it out a little bit more freely. But Dilaudid, I don't know if you know what that is, but
I heard of Dilaudid. I never had none of that.
Yeah, that and fentanyl is pretty difficult to get, because you need to be kind of more real sick in the ICU and a lot of pain, because you need to really be monitored when you're getting that, because even the doctors who do this every day and the nurses, if they come around and give you a little bit too much, you gonna kind of go out and stop breathing. So yeah, it's kind of legally. You might can get some pill form of it real life from the doctor, but I've never heard of that. But somebody else in the medical field maybe can correct me on that. But it's usually you definitely have to be admitted into the hospital.
So you can't take it. You can't take it home.
It would be a very light version IV. She's talking about IV, I'm sure. No, you cannot do that at home. They might have a very light pill version that you could do orally, but I haven't heard of that. But they might have it, but it would be nothing compared to the IV version of see, you can't really be giving. See, that's what fucked up Michael Jackson. Even though he was doing propofol, but he was giving him it IV at home, and he fucked around, just did a little bit too much, and you see what happened. So with those type of drugs,
You're saying that what happened to Michael Jackson?
Yes, except his was called propofol. That's the drug he was doing, but it was one that was IV though. So when you do anything IV, it's a drip, and if you drip too much in there, the Dilaudid, fentanyl, propofol, which is what Michael Jackson was doing, called Diprovan is the street name for it. But when you drip those, when you got an IV drip, that's a whole lot more concentrated, and all of these drugs have the potential to make you stop breathing. Yes, they will ease your pain, but if you're not careful, they will ease your pain all the way, and you'll just stop breathing. Which is why you have to be heavily monitored when you're getting the IV versions of any of these things. So, and just the way she was scratching her arm also kind of made, which I guess other stuff to make her do that, but I just feel like she was on dog. Just looking at her and watching her talk. Yeah, I feel like you fuck with dog.
I'm thinking a smoker. But yeah, I think I'm looking at her. The thing that I guess I'm not seeing with the dog food is that I don't see no tracks on her arm. I don't think. I'm not seeing no.
I can zoom in on that.
Yeah, I'm not seeing no track on her arm.
Mommy says heifer. I'll say heifer. I say, what you say? She turned around with the finger. What you say? I said, well, say.
Yeah, usually heroin addicts, they'll wear long sleeves. She's showing her arm.
Now I will say this, Ayo. Now I don't know if you know this.
Okay.
But it's actually real bad with surgeons. Surgeons inject themselves with stuff, and it's real bad. But of course, they can't show track marks. And some females are like this. Females are very vain. They don't want track marks. What the surgeons do, they will inject it into their fingernail beds. They will inject it. There's ways to be on dog food and still hide it.
Yeah, and I done heard motherfuckers catching. I heard the first time I heard somebody shooting between their toes. I was like, what the fuck? But then I heard a motherfucker say something about shooting that shit through their dick. I heard motherfuckers say something about shooting that shit through their dick. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, I heard that. And then I heard about shooting in the eye.
It's definitely possible through your dick. I don't know if you noticed, but when your dick get hard, it's usually a real big vein going down it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever noticed that. Yeah. You can shoot anything right up in there. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I heard motherfuckers that. Yeah.
It's people who will shoot it in their dick and use it. Not only are they getting high, but they'll use it as a as like an ED and go fuck bitches off of it. Now heroin is a downer, but I know they'll shoot like cocaine some kind of way. I think you can shoot up cocaine too some kind of way, or crack.
Yeah, you can shoot meth. I heard motherfuckers shoot meth. Well, they said ice, meth, coke, and pills. They would shoot. Obviously motherfuckers shoot pills, but.
So yeah, I've seen that firsthand in the emergency room. Somebody shot some form of cocaine some kind of way in his dick, and it wouldn't go down. You know how they had a commercial that say if you be hard more than like 6 hours in the emergency room? Yeah, that's what happened to him. And don't forget, he almost lost his dick, for real, because the nigga said he been hard for like 12 hours.
Shit!
They almost had to it was bad. Like, I've seen that in my own eyes.
Hold on. So what happens if your dick stays hard longer than 12 hours? You can lose it?
Yes, because that's too much blood And I forget the science, the exact science behind it, because you know that don't come in the ER that often. Fortunately, people aren't that dumb yet, but I forgot the science behind it. But your body wasn't meant to do that. So when it stays hard that long, that's why they say that, like, you can be in danger of serious, at least permanent damage. Like, you might not be able to get hard again after that. Like, you can do serious nerve damage and all type of things when it stays, when it that much blood is in. See, that's too much blood in it for too long. Because that's the reason why you get soft right after. Like, you ever notice how, like, it's so hard to keep fucking the bitch after you nut? Like, you can't damn near, like, it hurts. That's your body telling you, hey, nigga, chill out for a while. See what I'm saying? We gotta listen to our body. That's why it's kind of dangerous, you know, taking any of these things, these ED pills and all that shit, because it's going against what your body was meant to do. But yeah, when you get soft, right afterward, yeah, that's your body having a chill out period. Like, all right, let's let the nerves calm down a bit. Let's, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you just straight hard for 12 hours, then you're gonna start lose sensation, nerves gonna be damaged because that's too much blood for too long.
What? So when I get on hard, that's just straight blood in my dick.
Yep. That's why, I don't know if you noticed, so here's something too that happen in the ER. It's a lot of, that's why it's good to stay on top of your blood pressure. Because it's a lot of, especially black men, and they like 40s and 50s, once they have blood pressure issues, the medicine that they have to take to lower their blood pressure for their heart also gonna lower that. So now they can't get hard no more. But of course, niggas wanna fuck, so they don't take it, and then they end up having a stroke because they didn't take their blood pressure medicine. Damn! Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's all blood. Yeah.
But that's, and I think more than anything, that will be a reason to stay healthy. I'm definitely gonna take that into mind. You know, I'm just a, you know, regular retarded nigga, so, you know, I don't know nothing about, you know, anatomy or nothing like that, but yeah, man, getting older. Hey, man, tell us.
And that's really.
Go ahead.
So go ahead,
I wanted to know about this goddamn bullshit, man, cause like I said, this shit is pretty much some crackhead shit, whatever. That's nothing. What the fuck is going on with this vaccine? Well, I can't say that, but I really want to know, what is this new thing they're talking about?
So I'm gonna try to explain it without saying the trigger words, because if I fully explain it, I'll probably get you shut down.
Okay.
I cannot say trigger words. So, you know, I'm here right now. I'm at work right now. I'm just, you know, chilling, everything cool right now. Man, it's so crazy because literally within the week, I would say 2 weeks ago, it was not one person in this hospital on the ventilator that was positive for you know what, right? Now all of a sudden in 2 weeks, it's full again, bro. Like it's damn near 20 people up there dying. And I've been trying to ask them before they die, because once they go on the ventilator, you can't even ask them shit no more because they about to die. So we've been trying to ask them before, hey, did you take the virus? I mean, did you take the, you know, you know what I'm trying to say? And man, about half of them did, half of them didn't. But my thing is just, I'm like, man, nothing makes sense, because if you look back through history, okay, the common cold is the same type of virus as 19. It's been 100 years and y'all couldn't come up with a common cold vaccine, but you're telling me in 9 months you came up with one for this? And then, is it a coincidence? There's too many coincidences, because as soon as this hit, ayo, I don't know if you into real estate or if you just in tune with the economy like that. What happened to the economy as soon as this hit?
I don't know.
You can't get a house right now. You gotta pay 50 grand over for a house.
Damn.
Gas is higher. You see what I'm saying? They look at who benefiting off of it. On top of that, this is the kicker. Okay, it's convenient for them. They done made money off of it. The stock market going crazy, real estate going crazy. On top of me, one famous Caucasian person that's passed away from it, and wait, don't worry.
Hold on.
Name me one wealthy Caucasian that passed away.
Yeah, I don't know about the Caucasian.
That's a coincidence. There's too many coincidences lining up.
But I can't really. I don't think I can name no wealthy black person that's died from it.
Jeremiah almost died from it. He was real close. You see all that? And Jeremiah's pretty young.
Yeah. Are you trying to do the birthday sex?
Birthday sex, yes. He was in the ICU for a long time with it. But and it was somebody else that was black, and I just can't remember their name now. But Hughes was further on top of that. People act like that's so far-fetched that they would come up with this in a lab. But it wasn't that long ago. It was in our parents' and grandparents' lifetime. They intentionally injected syphilis in the Tuskegee experiment.
Yes. Yep.
So we can't put this past them. We can't act like, oh, they wouldn't do this.
Exactly.
They've proven that they would.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I will say I haven't taken it. I haven't taken anything just because I don't trust it.
Okay, hold on, because now we're going somewhere different, because they're saying that you if you work in the health field, then you have to take it.
So here's the thing, Ayo, you know I'm always ahead of the game, Ayo. You know what the deal is. So technically I don't work for any hospital. So I'm what's called a contractor. So this hospital I'm standing in right now, I don't work for them. I'm a contractor. So I don't work for any hospital. So I don't even have to clock in. I don't do any of that. I don't know if the people in the comments know what I'm talking about. I'm a traveler. Let's see. Somebody said Maya Angelou died? Wait, Maya Angelou died for me? Real?
Motherfucker just saying shit. Katrina just said that these motherfuckers just saying shit. But yeah, I'm hearing that everybody in that field has to take it, and in a little while, if you don't take it, then I guess like you might get fired or something like that, like December.
They might do that, but see, Georgia, where I'm at, hadn't even do it. So even if I did this hospital, Georgia hadn't said that yet, and I don't think they would. I think the only state that would say that would be like a California or a New York or a very liberal state. But Georgia is they ain't about to say that because they all, they don't want to wear no mask. They don't want to get the shot. They like that. So I think that depends on states. But yeah, they could say that. Not only that, you know what I think, Ayo? I think they gonna say that your kid can't go to school unless they get it.
I thought that was the first thing. I thought that was the first thing they were gonna do. But here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out honestly is is there gonna be a second lockdown? Is what I'm trying to find out.
It could get bad enough.
And that's what I'm asking you. Like, is it an increase or what's going on?
Oh yes, definitely increase. That's what I was saying. That's what I was telling you earlier. In 2 weeks, it's a huge increase. Huge increase. It's bad again. Yeah, it's bad again.
Damn.
Matter of fact, let's put it like this. Yesterday, Florida had the most number of cases they've had since this whole thing started in Florida. So what?
No, I just turned the video on. You said Florida just had the highest number they all ever?
Yes, since this whole thing started in one day. In one day, Florida had the most cases that they've had the whole time yesterday. Maybe it was 2 days ago now. I think it was Friday, but
like Big Homie said, that shit be fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? That's why I'm asking you. Like, I don't just want to.
No, it ain't fake, homie. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm looking at these folks in their face every day.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. That's because my people is saying that because I just don't believe that news, man. Cause we all seen the footage that they used from New York or from France or some New York people. The New York the place used footage from France and said that their place was overran. They used footage and it wasn't real footage. So it's like I don't believe the news when they say stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to know, like, on the scene.
Ricky just said what I said is not possible. What are you talking about, Ricky?
What is he saying? What Ricky saying? He said what you said ain't possible?
I'm assuming. Let's see if he.
Yeah, make yourself.
Ain't no way 75,000 people got tested and they all had it. Okay, it's the whole state, my man. How is that not possible? I'm telling you, I don't know what's happening. This is how I know it's bad. In the ER, when motherfuckers start coming in and they never smoked, they never did nothing, and they could breathe yesterday, and today they can't, they got COVID. I don't need a test. It be coming back positive, but like, I'm telling you, like, this real life, like, people that make, like,
D.
Yeah.
Hold it down for a second. I'm about to walk outside.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not made up. Now, they might have made it up in a lab. That part, yeah, I think that they're controlling it somehow. But the effects of it are real. Like, I'm looking at these folks and they also, I mean, aren't there like hundreds of millions of people in Florida? Not hundreds of millions, but millions of people in Florida. So 75,000 is it's not that much. Yeah, still watching this. Yeah, exactly. You can't fake something this big. Like, it would take every single nurse in the country to be in on it, to be getting paid. It would take every single CNA, every single person mopping the floor to be in on it, making the number, these niggas dying. Now Naya said organ harvesting, and the only thing about that is most of these people dying are super old and super sickly. So the only thing about that is you can't use their organ. I don't know if you know much about organ harvesting, but 75-year-old heart. So that's, most of them aren't even candidates for that. Eyes, you can't take their eyes and none of that because they are too old and none of that. Sickly. Yes, Forrest Gump. I'm not even gonna read what you said, but yes, that is correct. Big Woo, yeah, that's correct too. I've seen that happen countless times. Now, y'all know this, but they will give you what Big Woo just said. You can catch it at the hospital more than anywhere else. They'll give you a nurse that has someone that already has it, and even if you don't already have it, they'll still give you that same nurse. So she'll be coming out of that room and going into your room. So, yeah. Katrina, why you say that? I mean, I feel what you're saying, Christina, but why you feel there's no way? Why is it not possible? I feel, explain that, Katrina. Eskimo Shawty, you have to look for the population of Florida. Don't get just either. Swag, lady in pumps. I think that's kind of cap. Ricky Desmond, I ain't saying it's not a real sickness. I just don't believe the numbers. Started, had about to die. Away.
But yeah.
Instantly. Why can't doctors speak up on it? I am. What did it say? What you mean, Katrina? I'll call you when I get out. Okay, Katrina gonna call in. I like debating Katrina. That's very fun. Let's see. Numbers can be manipulated. But see, that's what I'm saying, Queen B. Okay, let's say that maybe it was 75. Maybe it was 60, and they inflated it. But what I'm telling you is, ask anybody that you know that worked at the hospital. People are dying. Like, I don't know y'all how differently I can say it. Motherfuckers that was alive yesterday is dead today. The exact number is, I don't know, I guess y'all can debate that all you want, but it's going up. It's more than it was last week, because it wasn't really hardly nobody last week. It was pretty chill a couple weeks ago. So, tests aren't sold either. I'm agreeing with you, caller. Yeah, I said you wanted Queen B. Oh, Miss Queen B look kind of fine. Hold up. Let me see. She kind of look a lesser guy in that picture. Eyes bad. Anyway, let me not get distracted. Let's see.
What they saying?
now they saying people die in the hospital every day though. Yes, you're right, Katrina.
What he said?
But I mean, Katrina said people die in the hospital every day. I'm telling you, Katrina, these people were fine. Like, people die in the hospital from gunshots and shit or cancer. Like, these motherfuckers were fine yesterday, and they not, like, I'm looking them in their face while they can't breathe. Like, that's literally my job. I'm a respirator there. I don't know if y'all know that, but I'm looking you in your face and you can't breathe, and you was fine yesterday.
So you feel like,
and it's,
you feel like is it something different from what you saw the first wave?
No, the same thing. Older people, sickly people. I still haven't seen anybody really healthy and young looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that look. You know what I'm saying? It's people that's. You know what it is? Okay, that's what I can explain.
It sounds like people who already have medical issues.
Right, and this is why I'm explaining why it is, because, you know, I'm the one that put them on the ventilator, so let me explain this. So, okay, let's take you, for example, Ayo. Okay, how old are you, Ayo?
I'm 33 now.
Okay. But you still, if you wanted to, you could still go outside and hoop if you wanted to. You know, you can still jog a little bit if you wanted to. I don't know if you do or not. And you would be straight. So that means that how you're breathing, how your lungs should work while you're resting or doing exercise, you should be straight. You see what I'm saying? Now, after you might feel a little tired, you should be straight.
That's correct.
Now you got older people or very overweight people or people with something wrong. Even walking up a flight of stairs will put them out of breath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Getting up and going to the bathroom. What that means is your lungs already are operating quite well. Something is putting them under too much stress, whether it's your weight, whether it's whatever else you got going on. So that's what's called reserve. So, like, for instance, an Olympic athlete has a lot of reserve of oxygen. You know what I'm saying? They can go a long time. But see, these type people who big.
Hold on, D, 1 second. Hey, y'all, this is somebody on the line that is been riding with the show as long as everybody else. So ain't no disrespect for D gonna be tolerated. Go ahead, D. Nobody gotta make no explanation. Just don't do it. No. Go ahead.
So there's no reserve. So someone who's older, someone who is anything like that, overweight, eat bad, and doesn't have that reserve of oxygen, can't even get up and go to the bathroom. If they get it and now you can't breathe as well, you already couldn't really breathe. So now we're gonna have to put you on the ventilator and breathe for you. Whereas Ayo already could breathe real good. So even if you breathe at 70% of what you're breathing right now, that's good enough to keep you alive. See what I'm saying? And you can make it through. But see, grandma can't breathe at 60% of what she's breathing now and still be alive. So that's kind of what it is. And then once you go on the ventilator and you 60, 70 years old, it's over with. You're not gonna come off the ventilator, especially if you have COVID. Yes, Don Dada is correct. That is what he just said. He said 80% of people who go on the ventilator die. Yes, exactly.
But that's not what what is a ventilator?
That's the breathing machine. So that breathes for you. So basically, you can't breathe no more, so we put you on that to keep you alive. Okay, life support. You ever heard of life support, Ayo? That's
yeah.
Same thing. Yeah.
I thought I don't know. I guess would that be like oxygen? So it's a ventilator like that thing, oxygen that they have, like the old people be having them oxygen tanks?
No, so that's just pure oxygen, but you're still breathing on your own, and you're just breathing in extra oxygen through your nose. If we put you on the ventilator, that means you're not breathing for yourself no more. This whole machine is forcing oxygen into your lungs. That makes sense? Whereas, see, the old person with the with the oxygen in their nose, they're still breathing on their own. Like if you tell them to take a deep breath, they can do it. See what I'm saying? Like they still breathing. It's just a little help. The ventilator is way more serious. That's a your throat, and now
shit,
you're having You ever seen somebody laid up in the hospital with a tube going down their throat?
No,
Google it real quick. Google ventilator.
Ventilator. Okay, yeah. Cause I thought a ventilator was just like an oxygen tank.
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, Katrina. I'm in Atlanta. Don Dada saying it's like CPR. That's a little stretch. So CPR is a little worse. That means you all the way dead and they doing the chest compressions on your chest. So it's one step before that where you're on the right track. DMX went on the ventilator. Yes, he did. Miss Queen B, who's still looking kind of fine. I need to zoom in on that, but let me not get distracted. Yes, she right.
Let me see.
Naya, where you at, the vent man? I'm in the A. What's the title of his job? Katrina, I'm a neonatal respiratory therapist, so that means I specialize with the babies, but I can do respiratory therapy for anybody.
So this right here look like a this look like the mask that they gave me when they gave me that sleeping gas. I know, not that laughing gas.
No, it's not a mask. It's a tube. So maybe they might be showing you the wrong thing. Google intubation. Do that. It's INTBA.
Yeah, they just showing it like a mask on. Okay, hold on. It is a tube.
Yeah, no, it's not a mask.
Damn.
That's what it is. They're gonna put that. Yeah. So see, that's my job. So I would have to put that all the way into your lungs. Okay. So once you go on the breathing machine, you can't breathe no more. So that means we gotta put you to sleep. It's almost like a surgery. So they're gonna put you to sleep. They gonna actually give you the same thing that they gave Michael Jackson. Only difference is now we breathing for you. But we're gonna put you to sleep, and then we're gonna put that tube directly into your lungs, and now that machine is breathing for you. You're no longer breathing for yourself. So you can't decide when to take a breath. You can't like it's all that. Which means that your diaphragm is not doing any work anymore. And your diaphragm is a muscle. So that's why these older people be dying once they go on it, because they're already old. Their diaphragm don't work that good. That's why motherfuckers want to do surgery. I don't know if you ever noticed, no surgeon wants to do surgery on somebody old or fat. I don't know if you ever know that, but I don't know if you know anybody AO that needed surgery, but the surgeon wouldn't do it because they was too big. Do you know anybody like that? The reason he wouldn't do it is, in order to do the surgery, he has to put you on the ventilator too. He has to put you on the same thing. But he knows that it's going to be hell trying to get you back off of it, because your diaphragm is going to get used to not working, and you're already not healthy. So you're not going to be strong enough when we pull it out to just start back breathing. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a young person, see, you 33, so if we just pull that, if we put you on the ventilator, say you get shot right now, and we put you on the ventilator, okay, you recover, and then I pull the tube out. This is what's going to happen when we pull it out. Because I'm a respiratory therapist, I'm going to be the one doing it. I'm going to be like, ayo, we going to take the sedation off. I'm going to be like, ayo, and you're going to wake up, and you're going to be mad at the tube down your throat, but, deal with it. I'll be like, all right, I'm about to pull this tube out. When I pull this tube out, you're going to have to start breathing, because right now it's breathing for you. So when I pull it out, we're going to count to 3. When I pull it out, you're going to have to start back breathing. And I do it, and you're going to be straight because you're so young, but a 70-year-old might not be able to start back. See what I'm saying?
Hold on. So you saying that? So you saying, you know what I'm saying? So while you talking to me, I won't be breathing.
Not on your own. The machine will be doing it for you. The ventilator will be doing it for you. How many kids are in the hospital? Katrina, what are you asking? How many beds in the hospital that I'm at right now? Or, because I'm contracted for a couple different ones. So, Queen B said, "Don't unplug the ventilator to charge your phone." It's funny, somebody actually did that before, believe it or not.
Damn.
And not only that, it was a NAB. Now that, oh, and yo, you would have said it was a NAB. Ooh, you would have been so mad. That's when I was at the children's hospital. Her baby was on the ventilator and couldn't breathe, and she unplugged it to charge her for a phone. You would have been so mad.
Man. And what happened?
Yeah, you would have. Well, we rushed over there and plugged it back up and told her not to do it again. Crazy ass.
God,
he actually ended
damn.
up not making it anyway, but not that day. It's just because he just wasn't gonna make it anyway. But yeah, you would have been mad.
Yeah, that's see the undercover. Hold on. 29-year-old overcomes the Divic 91 cardiac arrest while on ventilator. Damn.
J Star, yeah, that's kind of right. It's an artificial lung outside your body.
Hold on. D, I want you to listen. I want you to listen in. I'm finna put Katrina. I want you to listen in.
Okay.
Hello?
There we are.
Yeah, he can call back. I just had a few questions.
Okay.
So, and see, he said he was a contractor, right? For the hospital. And he said he's a contractor at a couple different hospitals, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it's kind of like mixed information. So yeah, the hospital that you're at right now might be popping because that's what happens at hospitals. But the one you was just at probably dead. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's probably really light over there because in a week or so, the population, I should say, the population at a hospital can go up and down. So yeah, it might be busy right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so, what's your position? What's your position?
That hospitals are not that packed, and that's why I said people die every day in the hospital. Just to say that it's a lot of people in here with COVID. Okay, and how many people walking out of there? We're talking about real young people. Okay, we know the 79-year-old probably not going to walk out of there. We know that, but we're talking about somebody who, let's say, 20 to 45. How many of those patients are walking out? He said
they're definitely surviving. D, come on, come to my AO Consaco Facebook, because like I said, I'm not qualified to speak to y'all.
And the reason I asked how many beds are there is because how many people are in there? You know what I mean? Like, you can't just speak for ICU. Like, okay, it's a lot of people in there, and
there it is. Hold on, there it is. And there it is. Y'all got it. It's on y'all. I can't. Y'all too small. Go ahead.
What's up, Katrina? How you doing?
Hey.
To answer your first question, so the other one I'm at right now is a children's hospital. So it doesn't affect you.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Hold on.
I heard him
I'm
say
sorry.
what's up, Katrina, but I didn't hear it after that.
I had the headphones in. Hold on, that's my fault. Hold on. And it ain't turning it up. Hold on. Go ahead, D.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
It seems like it's going in and out. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, you on.
Okay. Yeah, but to what she was saying, yeah, the other one I met is a children's hospital, and it don't really affect children. But so I'm in the basement.
I can't hear him.
Therapists all around me.
Hold on, I gotta find a speaker. Hold on. It's my fault. So you said you in the basement with the. I know what to do. Hey, you gonna have to come on. No, you know what, D? I know how we gonna do this.
I was gonna say that's the only question that I had to ask.
No, I want
with being contracted.
I think.
I can't really be on here too long either though. So that's why I was gonna call in, get those answers, and then get on that.
Because I think I'm gonna have more questions as he continue to talk. That's all. I wanted to get y'all on there.
Like how often do we switch hospitals?
Go ahead, D.
I can hear it better now.
It just went back down for some reason, D. No, D, come over, come to my empty. Go ahead.
How about now? Okay. You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, what Katrina said was right. That's actually what I already agree with. She said nobody young is getting it, but I mean, that's been the case the whole time. I mean, that's never really been, even last year, like this whole pandemic, it hadn't really affected nobody young like that. It's only the 60, 70-year-olds or big, if you're young and 600 pounds, might affect you. But I mean, that's
like so people that was gonna die anyway.
Right on that.
To him, he right there. So I'm guessing that Katrina's position must be that, you know, this how I'm feeling, that they're trying to cause mass hysteria and make us think the problem is worse than it is. And your assertion that there has been an increase in new people is only specific to that one place that you're at right now. It's not anywhere else.
Okay, so think about that. The second part, first. Like, I know people because of my field. I know people all over do it, and every single person I know says their hospital has had a sudden uptick in cases and deaths. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, the deaths are old, but they were old before, so that's nothing new. So there is an uptick in deaths. But I also agree with Katrina. I agree with what she's saying 100%, that the mass paranoia is kind of unnecessary unless you're old. I mean, I guess if I had a grandma alive at this time, I don't, but I would be kind of nervous for her. But you know what I'm saying? The mass paranoia, she is correct, is probably unwarranted, but a lot of people...
But hold on. No.
But yeah, I was about to say, but you just kind of threw something on it when you said that the hospitals was packed. When they're not. Like, I said they weren't packed in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm in little bitty Columbus, Ohio. Somebody in the chat said the hospitals aren't packed in New York either. Like, they're not packed. Maybe that one is right now, because next week where I'm at, this one is going to be packed. But because they fluctuate all the time. Yes, they're high and busy, and it's kicking the staff's ass sometimes. And then at other times, it's sit-down time all day. Quite literally. And especially the first time it kicked off. You cannot convince me that no hospital was full the very first time they shut us down. People were at home and staying at home.
Okay, I don't really get what you're saying. Yes, what you're saying is true. It's going to pop up in different areas at different times. Okay. So, I don't really...
Which part you don't get?
No, I'm just saying it is, in general, nowhere in the country last week or 2 weeks ago was it popping. Now, in certain areas, it is going up. Now, yes, in New York, it might not be. In Ohio, it might not be. But I know in Georgia, Missouri, and Florida, and I think Nevada or some other place, it's going up. I mean, that's all I was saying. It's going up. If I were
and all I'm saying, D,
and above,
is that you sound like the news. Those are the same exact places they say on the news. Those are the same exact spots they say. You keep hearing Florida, you keep hearing Georgia, you keep hearing about California. You don't hear about nothing. Like, the United States is a little bit more bigger than them few states now. Like, we got millions and millions of people outside of those states. But we're, you know what I mean? Like, our moms and everybody, they're watching that
It was
news and they're looking
hotspot
at it.
before. I mean, when it hit the first time, you would hear New York. I mean, you would hear what was it before? California was real bad. My only point is, I mean, yes, it's gonna pop up different places, and that's what news is. And it's all good until it's your mama that get it in Georgia. And then it's gonna be like, oh, well,
See, but you can't say that.
But then,
you trying to pull on my personal heartstrings and everybody else's. We talking about real life people.
No, I didn't mean your mama.
Did it happen to you actually?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I said, when it come down to it, I feel like if there's an increase, increase in cases, that's what I'm wondering. Is there going to be an increase in cases? I'm seeing people in the chat right now saying it's packed. Some people saying it's not packed. No, and what he was saying is that no one cares about it until it's their family member. But then to combat that, in the grand scheme of things, no one's parent matter, because if 6 people's grandparent or mother catches it, does that mean that it's time for all of us to go in mass hysteria? So both sides are understood.
But see, let me just say this. Now, I never said at what point during all of this did I say there should be mass hysteria.
Exactly, and that's
I go out to the club every weekend.
Exactly, and that's the whole point. So both sides. So this side is I'm just saying, I've seen an increase in the numbers. If that's what you're witnessing there, and you're the one that's putting the ventilators on, I think that's information that I'm going to take to heart more than the stuff on the news. And what Katrina saying, her side saying, dog, these folks is having us run up and down. I haven't seen, any reason.
I haven't seen any of that medication being used heavily. I'll just say that.
What medication?
So it's a medication that once you have COVID and you come to the hospital, you get it. That's what they put you on. It's IV drip called remdesivir. And when in the height of the whole thing, you probably had like, where I'm at, I would say probably like 20 people getting it. And now it's down to 1.
And right there, and so I can definitely see Katrina's. I can see a frustration coming from someone who's actually in the building. Seeing that at the height of it, all I seen was 20. At night, when everybody going crazy, you got to get going crazy over hand sanitizer and mask and don't touch nobody, don't go outside. It was only 20 people, and then now. So you have to understand her skepticism, and like I said, I don't live by that. I don't believe the shit is real at all. And that's probably a retarded. It's probably retarded because it might be real, but I
wouldn't say all that.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say all that.
So
all
me
I'm
saying
is
just. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No. What I'm saying.
Shit down.
No. What I'm saying is. The what they saying exists, I'm saying that's fake. So it might be something called Divic 91, but the way that they're saying it is, that doesn't exist. That whole thing about, that they're giving you something that's reminiscent of Resident Evil. I haven't seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they need to change the name to, a light chest code. Then, that exists. But what they're saying, this big name, Divic, 91, that shit, I've not seen that at one point in time. I've only ever seen that on the news. I never went inside. I never lived by no curfew or no inside mandate. And I've not seen, these bitches fucked up my goddamn life. I used to goddamn go to Walmart at 3 o'clock in the morning and enjoy myself. Now I got to get out of bed, and goddamn get up there before 11 o'clock. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, I definitely stand on the side saying that, you know what I'm saying, these motherfuckers just trying to cause mass hysteria. But what we cannot do is any person who comes in and gives their real life testimony, if they're giving their real life testimony, we can't go straight in and say, oh, he's an agent. We can't do that. We can't make a person, because if tomorrow you start to see an increase, the comment section gonna say the same thing. It's gonna say the same thing.
I don't think that. I was just saying that they, you know what I mean? He's saying he's a contractor, so if you're like not steadily in one spot, then how can you tell? You get what I'm saying? Like,
but I would
if I move all around the city, how can I happening over there next week if I'm not over there next week?
Okay, maybe I don't
but
understand.
Then if I listen.
Okay.
So a contractor. So if I'm in building, go ahead.
It's
hold on, I can't hear you.
Contracts, Katrina. So you stay there for 3 months, and then you go somewhere else, and then sometimes you do like I do. You do more than 1 and 1 because since COVID has hit, and I pay the skyrocketed. You know, they paying nurses and restaurant therapists out the ass. So you know, it really don't matter to me. You know, these old folks. You know, I feel bad for them, but they pay the hell out of me. So, and I'm 26, so I ain't worried. So.
And I thought,
but yeah, no. So it's not. So it's not like week by week. It's like 13. It's like 13 weeks at a time, and then you can choose to resign there, or you can go somewhere else to a different hospital. So that's how it works. But you know, it's not week by week. It's not like.
I'm gonna be honest. I would kind of value the word of someone who moves around, because me, you know, being retarded, I'm thinking you at a different hospital every day, and I thought that would be very powerful because you're getting to see what it's like everywhere. So your word would mean a lot because you are not just, you know what I'm saying, looking at one spot, you looking at all over. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
If you at a place for, you know, 3 months, then yeah, that's
3
different.
months, and then now I'm in Q right now, so I'm like PRN in the children's hospital, so I can go there tomorrow. So it's kind of hard to explain how it works, but that one is just ongoing, and I can go there whatever day I want. As far as the other hospitals in Atlanta, Grady, stuff like that, it is Atlanta, and I have worked at all those places. I've worked at, in this past year, I've worked at 6 different hospitals through different contracts. It doesn't always have to be 2 months. It can be 2 months. It can be 1 month. But usually it's not week by week. But see, I know people there, and you know, I can send out a simple text like, "Hey, is it bad there?" See what I'm saying? Like, it's a small. See, healthcare is a small word, especially in the city of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You got Grady, you got Fremont, you got Emory. I know people that I can touch. Like, I can go see you tomorrow. Like, hey, is it bad there? So I'm pretty in tune with how it is in each hospital in Atlanta. Also, how you can see if I am obviously in the groups because I do take contracts, so I see how much they're paying. And when the prices shoot up, that means it's getting bad there because they need the help bad. So money don't lie, you know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want, but if Grady's struggling so bad, Grady be like, "Hey D, I'll pay you $5 grand a week to come here. It's bad there, nigga." Like,
God damn.
But these niggas like.
So has he had it?
Me, yeah, I had it. Yeah, I did.
Has he had it at all?
Like I said, yeah, I did. I'm 26 though, so you know, I was just, you know, I had a little cold. I was straight.
I mean, I'm just asking if you had it. It don't matter your age. I'm just asking if you had it though. Only once?
Katrina. Hold on. Katrina, what he was just trying to say that he was 26, so he fought it off, like, so he didn't die from it.
Yeah, no, I get that part. Because young people, I guess, essentially don't die from it. But what I'm saying is, I just asked if he had it. I understand he's probably a young man. Did he only get it once?
That's why I was just saying. I mean,
yeah, he was just telling you.
I was trying to flex. I was just
saying.
Has he only had it once?
Yeah, so yeah, I know people. Say what now?
I said you only had it one time, or have you had it more than one time?
That I know of. But like I said,
How did you know you had it? How did you know you had it? Did you got tested and then like that's how you found out, or like you just had the symptoms first?
I had the symptoms. I couldn't taste nothing. I couldn't. I mean, I guess it could have been something else. Maybe I never had it, but suddenly I couldn't taste. In the middle of it, I had literally every single symptom. But I wasn't about to go get tested because I just told him I had it and I just didn't go to work. But you are right, Katrina. Maybe I didn't have it. But for some reason, that's never happened in my life before. For 2 weeks, I couldn't taste nothing.
Hold on, Katrina. You saying hold on. So you saying that you on my side? Hold on. She coming to my side. She saying that.
No. I was literally just asking questions.
Yeah, I was trying to see.
Saying he in contact with these people so much, I would assume that he's had it more than once. I mean, if you're putting the ventilator on these people, I mean, he's working in the hospital, and I know that he's getting the proper everything that he's supposed to put on when he's going to, put this stuff on these patients. So, I mean, but still working with that many people, I would still think that he had it more than once. So that's why I was really just asking. I wasn't
D,
trying
what's
to
up
say,
with that, D? That's real talk. What's up with that, D?
So, I put on all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? I put on all the stuff when I go in there.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind that I do specialize in the babies, so it's not going to be every night I'm with the adults. And when I take care of the babies, I deal with premature babies, so they've never been outside before. They literally they were born in the hospital, they still here, so they can't have it. So that might be one reason why I've only got it once. I do specialize in the babies.
And like I said,
hold on. So D, they let you move around the hospital like that? So you get to go work with the neonatal children, and you get to go work with people who got COVID?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
The same night.
Nah, that's fucked up. Hey, yo, get out of Atlanta right now.
No.
But I gotta get off of here.
Katrina, listen to this. Wait, Katrina, listen to this. This how bad it is. This how understaffed it is. They'll give you, say you go in the hospital to somebody, I think Don Dada said this earlier in there. If you go in the hospital and you don't have COVID, because how they should do it, they should give the nurses who take care of COVID patients all the same patients so that they all got COVID, so it don't matter. They'll give you a nurse that has a COVID patient and has you. So she gonna come out of that COVID room and she gonna go into your room and do something to you. That's how she staff is.
I mean, but I can understand that. I can't understand you going to work with somebody's baby and then coming downstairs working with a COVID patient. That's fucked up.
No, it's never the same.
But I gotta get off of here though.
Listen to what I'm saying. Wait. No, I don't think y'all understand. No.
Hold on. I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off and keep listening in the live. All right, then y'all. Bye.
Okay. All right.
D, that sound kind of that. So, and I don't know if that has so much to do with you, but just the hospital process, that do sound kind of heavy. That sound kind of heavy.
No, listen what I'm saying, Ayo.
Okay.
Not the same shift. It's not like I go take care of somebody COVID and then walk over there. No, these would be different days, different weeks even. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like this week I'm all with the baby, so I can't even right now. That's why I'm talking to you, because I ain't got much to do. I can't even walk into a COVID room if I'm taking care of babies that night. So no, it's not the same night. It's not like I go take care of the COVID people, they go take care of the babies. No, it would be a whole different day, but they don't overlap.
Okay.
It ain't that bad.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
no, it's not like that.
All right, yeah, cause that, cause like I said, that's why, I just told Grump and Mofax this, man. I like to keep people that's smarter than me around, cause that was an extremely good question. So when you say that you have to go in there suited up, what is the suit to go around somebody with the Divic?
So you have to wear an N95 mask, some form of it. Some people buy their own and they have a literal respirator that they buy. But me, I just wear the regular N95. But that's the same mask you would wear if they had AIDS or TB, because most people with AIDS also have TB. I don't know if you know that or not.
That's great.
It's an airborne. TB is airborne. Yeah, TB is airborne, and so is Divic. So
is what? Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then you have to put them.
It's Divic. It's Divic. You said Divic. You said Divic. Yeah.
So you put on the N95, and then you put on a regular mask on top of that. Then you put on your goggles, and then you put on your gown and you glove up. That's what you do. Now keep in mind, if they're on the ventilator, another reason why we're not getting it as much as you think. Once we put you on that breathing machine, that is what's called a closed circuit. So keep in mind, you aren't breathing no more. Like all your air is just
machine
and just staying in there. So it's not. Yeah. So that's another reason, right there, why we don't get it that much. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a typical suit. You have on 2 masks, goggles. Oh, you gotta have a hat too for your hair because they claim it can get your hair. So you gotta have on a little surgical cap. And you put on the gown and the gloves, obviously. And some people double glove.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, my fault. Okay,
now,
yeah.
If you're intubating them,
y'all can't hear them.
So if you're, y'all can hear.
Call back on the other line.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's some heavy word right there, man. That's some heavy word, man. Katrina did come with a big power shot. I ain't gonna lie. She came with a big one then. Yeah. But no, and like I said, man, I think that when it come down to it, like, people are just extremely heavy, like, motherfucker. And it's crazy because you wouldn't think, if you look through the chat, motherfuckers is so anti anything government. Like, motherfuckers, like, in their mind, they want to really believe that anything on that side has to be
They anti anything government until that stimulus comes.
Hold on, I can't hear. No, I think that's on your end, cause now you on this phone, I still can't hear. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's the damn AirPod. Hold on, let me take the AirPod out.
Hold on, D. Hold on, D. Hold on, cause I see we gonna have to.
Yeah.
We gonna have to. Hey, look. Let me tell y'all a story. So in jail, when you locked up and shit, like, what happens is, like, everything will be cool, but then everything will be cool, everybody moving, everything cool, but then a new person will come in that motherfucker, and now all of a sudden the whole block flip, because that new person kind of brings out, kind of stirs the pot a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you just want to always just, everything, keep everything, man. Let's just have a regular night, y'all. Let's just have a regular night. Everybody be respectful. You can definitely give your opinion, but you have to know that if I can speak to a person with respect, I expect for everybody, especially people on my team, I expect them to have that same energy. It clashes whenever I'm, being respectful towards a person, and then my people start going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want no clash. So, let's just, everybody just hold it down. We don't want no trouble. We just trying to, we iced out. You know what it is, my nigga. You see how we doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to get in all that, man. It's 4:00 in the morning. We just trying to hear some good word, man. You know what I'm saying? D is giving you real experience. Cause really, what if I'm seeing in the chat, talking in circles. I'm seeing, I don't. Other than the only thing I don't want to, I ain't, the reason why I didn't speak about who clashed is, cause I don't want to have to make no action behind it. So just everything be cool, everybody just be rock out. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it is good to get some new blood into the system because that new blood can move some shit around. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. But everybody, let's just be cool, man. Let's just be cool and everybody just rock out. We don't want no trouble. Nobody want no trouble. We just in here rocking out, man. Because when I'm seeing, like, I'm trying to see what the thing is about D. You're saying that, all right, somebody said that air is not closed circuit. I'm really too tired to even try to think about it. I'm trying to see. So you're saying that D is lying. Okay, he's lying. So you don't believe that D is actually who he says he is? I'm giving y'all a chance now. So tell me what you think. So stop fucking, throwing subliminal shots. Just go ahead and say what it is. So tell me what it is. You feel like he's an agent, because I'm just not seeing it. If he's at the hospital, what are we saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? What am I missing? The fuck am I missing? He is the only one in there with the, I believe him. I just don't sound convinced. I'm saying what is he trying to convince? I thought he was just telling us. He said there were people there. Okay. Do you have to quarantine for 14 days?
I will answer Miss Queen B because she is fine. That depends on you. That depends on your job. I mean, most jobs make you do that.
Hold on. Now, this is what I want to see. We know that the 14th thing. He's repeating an agenda. Right there, Dundada. Right there. How is he repeating an agenda if he's stating what he sees? So if I go outside on my Alabama road and I see motherfuckers, man, hell but it's going crazy, man. This shit going crazy tonight. I don't know what the hell going on tonight, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is goddamn crazy tonight. But Don Dada, I'm saying he's dealing with dying people, but handling baby and newborn. So
not on the same day, Don Dada, not on the same day. I can do both.
But I'm saying so what I'm saying, so you're saying he's lying. So he's not, so you feel like he's, so what is he then? You know what I'm saying? What is he like? So wouldn't that be the hospital's fault, not his? He didn't do, like, he's doing what the fuck, like, you, so every hospital, oh man, that's impossible for a police department to shoot an unarmed man. That doesn't make any fucking sense. What the fuck are you talking about? That's impossible for the police department just cover it up for him. What the fuck are you talking about? This shit happens every day. It's the job's fault. You know what I'm saying? I would think that would be some information that, damn, that's fucked up how this shit, like Katrina said, man, stay the fuck out of Atlanta, because that shit get crazy in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? If anything, that's information. What are we trying to get to? That's what I'm trying to, let's fuck all, I'm not with that passive aggressive. Let's get to what we saying. What are you saying? If you're a patron, you got the call-in number.
I ain't seen nothing yet, AO. I ain't really seen
I'm trying, I don't like that passive, say what it is. My nigga, you lying, my nigga. I'm saying, I don't think that's, you know what I'm saying? And put the man on the pot. Put the man on the pot.
Wait, AO. Let me respond to this by Bert Johnson right here. He said he's not an agent. He just works for lying pink folks. He spreads lies by default. Okay, then, so if you say that, if you say I work for pink folks, you better have never taken a check from a white person ever, if you're going to say that.
Well, I didn't see that. I didn't see that comment.
It's at 425 by Bert Johnson.
I can't see that shit gone. This shit moving too fast.
Oh.
He doesn't know any better. Code of Omerta. What doesn't he know? Say that's what I'm saying. I don't that and this is when shit get crazy when I start talking to like so it's all good when you making these sneak comments and all that shit like this, but then when I highlight you, oh no, he doesn't know any better. It's okay. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? He's telling you what he's seen on a job. What the fuck are you talking about? No, you're not supposed to actually see. What you're supposed to do is drink coconut water and then eat 2 pounds of sea moss, and then your pineal gland will be your third eye, and that's what you need to see. Come on, my nigga. Stop that shit, man. Stop that shit. Cause when somebody call in and we know they lying or we know that she ratchet, we know she a NAB, we know he a NAB, we know he drunk, we all on the same page, but I don't like it when I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Okay, so Don Dada just said, okay, so hospital let you deal with dying people, but the next day.
Hey man, somebody take Courtney Love's moderator status. This motherfucker just told me to call her. What the fuck is going on? This motherfucker is not even a patron. How the fuck, you're not, what the fuck? You don't know how to call in? How the fuck are you a moderator? I gotta make Katrina, I gotta find out how to make her, the channel. Let me see what I can do. So she can do all that shit. Cause I don't know what the fuck. It's supposed to be something, ain't it supposed to be a thing that you can do and give somebody control or something? Cause I don't know what the fuck going on. Okay, they said, how often do you get tested? Hello?
They said what now?
How often do you get tested?
Oh, I don't ever get tested.
Huh?
Because I don't ever get tested because what would that prove? Okay, let's say I go get the test. I don't have any symptoms, so why would I go get the test? But even when I did, like Katrina asked me earlier, even when I did, why it's gonna change? Okay, I can't taste, let's say I did have symptoms. I can't taste nothing. What is me going to get the test gonna do? Okay, you got COVID. I'm still gonna sit at home, the same as I'm gonna sit at home if I'm sick, regardless. Mm-hmm. So there's really no reason to get tested unless your job requires that or you're trying to travel out of the country. But I don't really encourage people to get tested because
hold on. They're saying if you work in the hospital, you get tested every day.
Okay. I guess they work in the hospital. Sure, let's go with
and there it is. And there it is. there it is. This is what I'm saying. DMW. I guess you don't know who the fuck I am. I don't like that. I don't like bruh, not adding up. What's not adding up? Stop that. I just asked you, what are you trying to say? I just asked you, what are you trying to say? And I didn't see no word. Now you coming back saying it's not adding up. Not adding up to what, nigga? Stop doing that whole shit. Say what you trying to say. I'm not with that whole shit. Come at the man. Come at the man. I don't like that shit, my nigga. You can't say you got if you did not get tested. Oh, I had. Are you fucking retarded? Are you fucking retarded? You're telling. Hold on. You're saying that the news in the doctor's office, as soon as you called, the news said if you're having symptoms, stay home and fucking quarantine. The doctor was telling you if you're of a certain age, hey man, okay, well just stay at home and quarantine. I was told that. I don't like internet niggas. You can't say you got it if you didn't get tested. Are you serious? You're saying that everyone who said that they had it, they had to get tested, or it's not really Divic. It's not really Divic. Are you serious? So nobody that actually had Divic just stayed at home and quarantined, went through all the horrible symptoms, but stayed at home. Did they not give you a list of what the fuck the symptoms was? And then another motherfucker just coming this bitch talking about some, if you work in a hospital, you get tested every day, and we know that's a motherfucking lie. This is what I was talking about. Make sure you go to Conversation with Me podcast. This is what I was talking about on that show with Katrina Gibbs. Every Saturday, Ayo and Katrina Gibbs going head to head. But this is what I was saying on that show. If you don't, I'm never gonna jump in niggas' conversation if they talking about coding, if they're talking about the new method of hacking. I don't know about that, so I'm gonna sit back. You just blatantly jumped out the window and said some shit that was incorrect. You don't work at the hospital. You don't go to the hospital. You didn't do the research, and you came straight the fuck out here and said, if you work at the hospital, you get tested every day. Nigga, you better be motherfucking glad I don't know who the fuck you was, nigga. I would've goddamn smoked your ass my motherfucking self with a ring on my finger, fuck nigga. Fuck on these nigga, man. Yeah. I just don't like it though, man. I just don't like that shit. I don't like this. Come on, man. Just stay in your lane. Don't do that, because like nobody would want nobody. I would hate for somebody to do that to me. For me to know that I'm telling the truth about something, and you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker just come on, my nigga. Come on, dog. But it's that's like I said, my nigga. Like that's the reason why. That is the reason why. If ever motherfuckers wonder why, that's the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of fluff. Motherfuckers watch me, but ain't nothing like me. I would never go on nobody's shit and say no shit that I don't know how that shit work. You just don't. And so how are you not a victim of mind control? No matter if you're on the Republican side or the Democrat side, you feel like, oh yeah, he has to be an agent because he works for the hospital. He said the numbers increased. That can't be true. That's you not doing your own research and you're prejudging somebody. You didn't check the boxes and say, oh yeah, nah, my nigga, like come on, what are we doing? That embarrasses me. That embarrasses me. Give every man a fair shake. The man is giving enough details about the job for us to understand what the fuck it is. If I haven't caught on to no deception, how the fuck is you gonna catch on to deception? Come on, my nigga. What kind of shit is that? You gotta take are you serious? No, it ain't adding up. It ain't adding up. Ain't adding up to what? And that's that bullshit. If I ask the nigga right now, my nigga, what are you saying? Nigga ain't gonna say shit. Nigga be too scared I'ma ask him for his social media. Why the fuck is you scared for me to ask you for your social media? You trying to judge this man, but if I put you on the big screen, oh no, not me. Well, I don't have a social media. Oh no, I deleted my social media. I'm not a social media man. I don't have a no. Come on, my nigga. Arthur Dean Jr., what don't you understand? Oh, what's up? Is what don't you understand, Arthur Dean Jr.? Turn up. I should give you a moderator status for that. For Nike, Nia. To my checking boxes. You been on your Royce 5'9". Yeah, I seen that. I listened to that Lupe and that Royce 5'9" shit. Okay, dude said, Big Holmes, can you ask D if he sees a lot of newborns infected?
No, I don't.
They say you can have it without symptoms. Only a test verifying, not just saying I had symptoms. Damn. So I just told you all of that, and that's what you came up with, Big Home? Oh man. So now I can see what D is saying.
He's the same one that said I worked.
Go ahead.
He's the same one that said I worked for white people, so I'm still just trying to make sure.
Yeah, my nigga. I'm getting Big Home out of here. I ain't gonna get you out of here. Bert Johnson, if you give me your social media, I won't get you out of here. No, Arthur Dean. No, Arthur Dean. I asked you a question, Big Home. Don't come back with no smiley faces. You said, huh, with a question mark, as if you was confused. So, my nigga, look what, fuck, hey, that's, ain't this Colorado Rick? Ain't that Colorado Rick? Colorado Rick said, I think we all should get some sleep. Well, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, my nigga. His asshole got oh, that man, that virus is like food poison, but stronger. Okay, I see it. Yep, Bert, where you at, Big Home? Bert, we didn't ask you about no only test is verified. No, Big Home. No, Bert, it's too late for that. You said the man worked for the white folks and all that shit like that. The least you can do is show the man your face. Come on, my nigga. What kind of nigga that is, my nigga? Come on, man. This, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least let's face the man.
I want the IG, Bert. The IG, I want to see that you've never taken a check from the white person.
Yes, sir.
You not have accepted no PPP, accepted no stimulus check from no white person. If you say that I accept money from white people.
Okay, Camo Joe, I see you. Yeah, no, you just Bert, you ain't got to give all that. Just, because then he gonna say, I'm not giving you my I-59. We know Bert Johnson get paid.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I just want to see his face. No.
Oh yeah, we finna see. We finna see. Yeah, we finna see. Yeah, you heard, yup, Katrina just said it. It's too late now, Big Home. It's in stone now. You seen Wakanda? You know what that is. You know, the female, they were way more gangsters. So it's set in stone now. No, man, I'm not trying to step down on nobody, man. These folk okay with this shit, man. These folk okay with this shit and goddamn this shit without a control. We both be talking about goddamn this bitch. But goddamn that shit got sad as fuck. So we had to go and get he gone. Yeah, that what I'm saying, my nigga. I ain't with that though. And that's just me though, on some real shit though. Like I just want to show y'all that's my character. I don't give a fuck if a million people are saying something bad about you. If I feel like and you showing me that you solid, I'm riding with you. I'm not gonna switch on. Well, you know, everybody in my chat was saying that you may. So I just no. D done came through multiple times and gave us real good information. Not gonna let you weird niggas who won't even show y'all motherfucking face come in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that you niggas don't know shit. The nigga just came through and said if you work at the hospital, you gotta get tested every day. If you live by these comments, you're gonna be lost forever. This is the difference. Not a YouTuber. I'm not these internet niggas. I go off real life. That man, I ain't heard no deception in any of his answers. I ain't heard none of it. So I'm confused. Why the fuck is these comments like? Alright, I'm giving you a chance, my nigga. Speak up. And niggas didn't speak up. And then as soon as I go back to talking to him, see, there's not adding up. What's your IG, my nigga? What's your IG? And niggas get gone. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm talking about in real life. Don't do that. Don't switch on people because of how other people perceive them. That's fake as fuck to me. If that person is showing you love, that person is showing you, and you don't see nothing wrong, and then you give the people a chance to, you know what I'm saying? You don't turn on that person because the crowd say do it. You an internet nigga. You a clown if you listen to the comments and do what the fuck they say. I done showed y'all niggas multiple times that most of these motherfuckers is weird as fuck. I'ma block them, they gonna make another account and come back and smile and say, oh yeah, fuck those NABs, and be happy as fuck. Don't do that to your people, dog. If a motherfucker work hard to show you who they are, don't go off the motherfucking, come on, my nigga. Especially if you give a motherfucker a chance to, I gave motherfucker the chance. Okay, well look, you say you got an issue, y'all doing all that passive aggressive shit. Tell me what you feel is fucked up about him. Everybody quiet. Well, it's not really that he's, whoa, hold the fuck on. Cause these comments that I'm glimpsing at, these ain't no nice comments. Now I give you a chance to say something and let you know I'm looking. Now you goddamn, oh well no, it's not that bad. What the fuck is you on? If you gonna talk about a man like that, you don't wanna face the man and let the man see your face? When I talk about whether it be Boosie, the baby, or whoever the fuck I'm talking about, niggas see my goddamn face. Cause I'm not saying no bullshit. I'm not saying you gotta get tested every day at the hospital. Not knowing a motherfucking thing about the hospital. It's not adding up, and you can't even do math. Fuck do you know about what's adding up? Yeah, man, but just take that as a life lesson. If this is your people, they showing you loyalty, they showing you respect, and you don't see nothing wrong with what they got going on, don't switch on that person for the people. Anybody that will switch on the people, on they people, because the motherfucking world says so, and then the world ain't finna, come on, my nigga. Don't do that. Anybody that'll do that, they can't be trusted. You can't be trusted. If all it takes is a whole bunch of comments to make you say, yeah, man, fuck that, man, yeah, fuck that dude, man. Come on, my nigga. You ain't worth nothing. You ain't worth nothing if that's all it takes. But over here, as we turn this way, on the Patreon, this is what I wanted y'all to see. Okay. What the fuck is that sound? Is my window up? Alright, so here we go. See, when I started, had a couple niggas fucking with me. Now that I run it, it's 1,000 niggas running with me. These stupid bitches ask questions when they fucking with me. Like, why I run my mouth? Bitch, cause I run the city. Hold up, rap. Pause that shit, man. I give a fuck about any one of you niggas. Look at my eyes, nigga. Oh, crazy. I give a fuck about any one of you niggas. I am the best, period. Well, I was crazy back there, man. But what we learned, that full video is on the Patreon. But in that video, what you saw was the correct way to deal with white hoes. I was a little different back then, so I allowed the white bitches to, you know, kiss me on the cheek and shit like that. Hey, hold on, let's turn the light out. Hold on. Can y'all see it? But nowadays,
It's stupid bitches asking questions when they fucking with me. Like why I run my mouth? Bitch, cause I run the city. Hold up, rap. Pause that shit, man. I give a fuck about any one of you niggas. Look at my eyes, nigga. I give a fuck about any one of you niggas. I am the best, period.
Yeah, but that's like a 20-minute video. But yeah, man. Like I said, I hope everybody learned a good lesson tonight. Everybody learned a good lesson, man.
Still waiting on somebody to come with something credible.
Man, no, they ain't gonna come with that, man. Yeah, like I said, you know, that's all. That's all. Like, I want you to understand about me is any one of y'all, like my moderator. That's what I'm saying. I expect from my moderators. Don, I'm gonna be honest with you, my nigga. I didn't like some of the shit that you were saying, but you got it together. But I expect for each one of my people to be on another level because I want to be able to cut for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you, my mama said this a long time ago, like I will support you in anything that you do, but I will not uphold you doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no, don't do that. That's not real. And I understand that some of y'all may not be, and that's the thing. You don't have to, dog. Katrina just sent me a video of the dude from Chicago. The dude from Chicago, what to do, E-Day 600, they're saying that the suspect in his murder is Tay 600. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about you gotta be a street nigga, cause the street niggas is come on, my nigga. Like that was one of the main reasons I jumped out of that shit like that. Don't let me get to talking. And also I gotta remember to give y'all the damn story about what was it? Was it the night I was on the Molly? My first night on the Molly, and then the night that I went to the hospital. I keep hearing a cricket, and it's too damn close to be outside. But yeah, I gotta tell y'all about the night that I drove myself to the hospital. What happened before? What happened that made me say, "Fuck this shit." So that's going on Patreon. Make sure you get to the Patreon for that. But dog, be loyal to your people. Be loyal to your people. I don't give a fuck how unpopular it may be, or you may be. You know what I'm saying? But be solid with your people. You know what I'm saying? Like don't. What a person, I would hate, you know, for me to have, you know, be supporting a person, you know what I'm saying, month after month, year after year, have nothing but good conversation with them, good builds, never no disrespect or nothing like that. And then for me to be speaking to him and he don't think I'm lying, but the people saying that I'm lying, and that he, oh, fuck that, and he fuck me because the people said it. That'll be fake as fuck. I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me, so I wouldn't do that to nobody. And I guess a lot of y'all just have you just not experienced. You're not experienced. So you never felt how it feels for somebody to choose the world, you know what I'm saying, over, you know, so you show them nothing but love, and then what you get in return is because people don't like you, they say fuck you. That'll hurt anybody's feelings. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do it to people. Don't be part of that crowd just saying shit. A lot of y'all tonight allowed yourself to be manipulated because you seen everybody else doing it. And that's why I tell you moderators, stay out of shit. Stay out of shit. Because they're going off what y'all are saying. If they see a moderator going at the caller, then hell yeah, they finna, you know what I'm saying? It must be all good. But like I said, I'm not talking to nobody. Here it is. I'm letting it be known. Look, dog, you know, if we get a drunk motherfucker call in or a ratchet bitch call in, we can have little, you know what I'm saying, inside jokes and shit like that. But come on, man. Come on, man. This one of your own right here. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all, some of y'all really showed y'all ass tonight. It wasn't just Don Dada. You know, but like I said, I'm hungry and I'm sleepy, so I don't want to start saying too much. But D, I appreciate you, man. You already know what it is with me, Big Home.
Hey, I appreciate that, Big Home. You know, I've been rocking with you for a long time.
That's what I know. That's what I know, Big Home.
Do you remember the video that got me on you? It was a video that went off on T.I. about the Rollo situation.
Man, you know
that's when I found you.
Yeah, that's that one and the XXX Temptation. You know what I'm saying? Them was the ones right there, man. And like I said, anybody that been riding that long deserve, you know, a lot of respect, especially being on the Patreon and supporting that long. A lot of y'all motherfuckers that's talking shit, you're not even on the Patreon. So, you know, I don't even know how that's possible. But no, D, you always good with me, Big Home. It's love.
Hey, I appreciate that, Big Home.
All good. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get to it, man. Y'all go to the Patreon, make sure y'all show love. If you gave to the Cash App and the PayPal, I appreciate you. We're going live tomorrow, so I'm gonna shout it out then. Alright, D, I'll see you in a minute.
Alright, be easy on.
Love. Yeah, I can't believe y'all showed y'all ass like that tonight, man. I can't believe that, man. That you know, that's one of my biggest things, man. For, you know, my friends, my people. I don't like for my friends to be talked about. I wouldn't let nobody talk about none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And y'all showed y'all ass tonight. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I'ma come around back, I'ma rock out black. Speak one back, but I got it detached. Can I get a cell phone home if we go on the tape? I'ma grab my bitch leg when I go in the bank. I snare other niggas and they don't even know. They getting milk bad by all my little home. I ain't missing too bad, but a little bit on. I ain't mixing off the little fuck with long. Niggas making difference, don't know about walls. Get on that bullshit, don't know about chops. And niggas claim victim when the nigga get popped. I got hella ammunition when I'm making a drop. Why? Put D in the face and she went to 20. I put down at her to see how she pointed. I smoke and band